Hello, 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 hello. Can you guys hear me? Yes, should be able to at least. Have you looked at beta or this? Is this first look? This is first look. This is totally first look. Hello, welcome to Epic Playtime with StinePlays. Today we will be adventuring into the big patch notes that have been implemented in live servers right now. Can't talk today. How are you guys doing? So I'm gonna start off with the Guardian, since I know the Guardian has got some quite nice changes, and I've heard some good stuff so far. And today I will be hanging out with Chromite, and he's going to talk a little bit about the experiences that he had on Mordor. I have not played on Mordor myself, so I will be experiencing these changes firsthand on my Guardian. I'll be going through the trait tree. I might get some help from Chromite there to choose the correct traits for both Red Line and Blue Line. We'll test out both of them, I think. We're going to go to Mordor. We're going to go to Fusham Tomb and test killing some things so that we have a nice point to compare previous DPS with current DPS and survivability. So we'll see how everything goes. Might need to change up some rotations, might need to swap some gear around, I don't know. I just did a major gear cleanup yesterday, cleaning out all of the stuff that I had doubles of. So we'll see how well equipped I am for Guardian, basically. Hello, Chromite. How are you feeling today?
I am at the end of my sickness. My voice will sound a little froggy still, and I will have some congestion.
Still sound a bit better than yesterday, though.
Yeah.
Rip your bleed heals. So, you wanted to share a couple things from your playthrough on Mordor, because you've been testing the Guardian a little bit there. I'm gonna move my butt over to, I'm gonna unlock the Hobbit allegiance while Chromite talks a little bit.
So, on Mordor, I only had a chance to test the Guardian, because that was really what I was most interested in, due to how many changes there were in Red Line. And I didn't really get too much time to test, because as soon as I tested that, I helped ALJ Bookworm test a little bit on her stuff as well. Then I logged out and Bullroar was down.
Yeah,
so,
I also asked a little bit about Bullroar not being open on weekdays, weekends I mean, and Cordovan said that sadly he thinks the weekend days of Bullroar are over at the moment.
That's really bad, because a lot of people used to do their testing on the weekends, because during the weekdays
it's sad. It's feedback that we can bring back, but I don't know how much they're gonna be able to do about it. Is Chromite really low? Let me see if I can. Okay. I might have turned him down because
1, 2, 3. Am I too loud?
Should be better now.
Okay. So the they changed the way Guardian is in Redline. No longer are you doing your AoEs to get your crits to apply and heal you and get your bleeds on there and all that stuff, and tier your bleeds up. You no longer have that. So you have to think of a different way of healing yourself now. They have changed Catch a Breath so that it restores percents now, instead of the little measly, crappy little heals that it used to do. And you can use the Catch a Breath cooldown to really reduce it. So Catch a Breath now does a 20% morale restore and a 10% power restore.
That's awesome.
And there are legacies to boost it. So Catch a Breath is now one of your really
main survivability.
Yeah, you want to be working that in there. I'm still struggling to work it in. I haven't even. I mean, like I said, I only tested one night.
Yeah.
On there, and I just couldn't hadn't worked it into my rotation yet.
I'll
So.
probably have an easier time doing that because I always use catch a breath
I know.
sometimes.
I always saw you using that.
Yeah,
So
I might
you
have an
will
easier
definitely.
time getting into it.
Yeah. For me, I didn't. I used the bleeds to heal. You know, I knew how to do that. But with the Guardian Redline now, um, the way I just did a really quick trait line setup,
Yeah,
and on when I tested on Bullroar, and I was able to go to Fusham Tomb, those 2 Olag highs at the entrance of Fusham Tomb,
yeah.
near Magashtu, take one and just kill it within
Smash the
just a
other one
couple
with
of
it.
seconds. Well, I didn't even touch the other one because I was trying to do just one at a time just to gauge it. And boy, it just died as quickly as I would kill it with my minstrel or my hunter, um,
That's insane.
which was really weird because I was using a two-hander that did not have the raid rune on it. It was still maxed out with starlight crystals, but I didn't put a raid rune on it because I was waiting for these
Yeah.
rune changes and stuff like that. So, and I was really impressed. So one of the things that's really interesting is the bleeds. Now we have 3 bleeds, or 3 skills that apply bleeds, and then another skill that will upgrade a bleed to, I think, is a terrible wound or something like that. I haven't I haven't researched or tested any of that. But
We'll
you
get to
know,
that,
just
Griff. Yeah.
yeah, we'll be going through all of this
Yeah.
stuff once Stina unlocks her hobbits,
I'm gonna
so she
unlock
can
the,
get a
what I'm
quest.
gonna do is I'm gonna unlock the Hobbit Allegiance Hall so that I can go and grab the daily request because it can all be done within Fusham Tomb, so I want to unlock everything. Which side quarter have I missed?
But anyway, what I was saying was just going in there with a willy-nilly trait line that I've never tested, and just said, okay, this looks good. I just walked in there and just was face rolling things. Now, the honorable combat is a heal that when you apply the bleeds from your sweeping cut to mobs, I think it's sweeping cut. If you have the bleed on a mob and you click on your honorable combat heal, it's supposed to remove the bleeds from all the mobs that you have it on, and then heal you with a like 3% morale heal. And I was trying that, and it was broken. It would only heal maximum of 2 targets.
Okay.
And the other thing, since I was testing with ALJ Bookworm, I was teaching her how to apply those bleeds and stuff like that.
Yep.
I actually hit honorable combat on her bleeds, and it removed them, so you can go up and grief other guardians.
That's no fun.
So that's not a cool thing. But I did test that, and it did do that. So it stripped the bleeds from the mobs.
So did you make like a report on it and hopefully they'll...
I did not, because I needed to I needed more testing time.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, and they didn't give it to me, so you know. But anyway, yeah, it's really interesting, the feel of things. Let me just talk about my hunter right now. I just logged into my on live on my main hunter on Landreval and just traded a quick blue line trait setup.
That one's fully raid gear. Just so
Fully
you
raid
guys
geared
know.
with
Yeah.
with everything. So take this with a grain of salt because I haven't tested it with my non-raid geared hunter on the same server, but I was going into Fusham Tomb and I felt like I had the inspiration buff from instances, you know, epic instances, because I was just basically face rolling everything in there.
That's the buff that you get if you're deciding to do a fellowship quest on your own and there's an option for you to solo it. So the game will give you a buff so you will be as strong as a full fellowship, basically.
Yeah. So it basically, so one of the things that they changed was with Barrage, it's really clunky now because you can do Barrage 1, Barrage 2, Barrage 3, and then it goes on a 15-second cooldown.
Yes, Wood, it
So
is.
you can't so you can't alternate barrage with other skills. You have to work other skills in. So your flow is kind of clunky, but you do have other skills. They made exsanguinate have a 20-second cooldown now,
Yeah.
so you can, when you do your blood arrow, check for your exsanguinate, make sure exsanguinate's up. If you hit it, boom, you got another dot in there. Quick
Looking
shot
forward to
now
testing
is
that out.
super fast. So quick shot feels like it's almost
Almost
a
instant,
focus
yeah.
shot. It feels almost instant. For me it was 0.4 second induction, and it was just I don't know. It just felt like I could just roll my fingers across the keys and it do just fine on DPS. So I feel that they actually made Blue Line Hunter more powerful than it was on Landscape previously for those who didn't know how to tier up Barrage. I'm trying to qualify that,
Yeah.
Basically, for people who don't have a set rotation and who just roll their fingers across the keys,
They'll do
there
more
are some
damage now.
yeah, there are some people that do that. So people who had issues with rotations and stuff, it's going to be a lot easier for them.
You can't find your Heartseeker skill? It's probably moved in the tree, Manuk? You forgot what this place looks like before it was repaired. Yeah, it's quite torn apart, we can say. When does the 15 seconds starts? First shot or last barrage? I have a feeling that's the last
one,
tier 3 barrage that will trigger the
Yes.
15-second cooldown. Otherwise, you
What-
could, time it out and it wouldn't be a 15-second cooldown.
One
So
of
you
the
could
things that
use,
Baston said was that Barrage 3 hits like a truck, and it does.
Yep.
But he said he may change how hard it hits later on. So expect some adjusting there.
Yeah. What have we done to the place? I took the hobbits in. I don't know what they did to it. Just showed them the place and then it looked like a mess. I'm trying to help them clean it up here, but they're running all over the place. It says talk to Mary, but he's impossible to talk to because he's constantly
Yeah, you have to wait for him to quit running around.
What, you can't
being a
place your
spat.
books in the bookcase? What's the point of the bookcase?
Yeah, no.
Does it
You
come
can't put
pre-filled with the things?
Yeah, so the books, all of the excerpts from the books are in the bookcase, and
Okay.
so the bookcase gets
So basically you can
bestowed to
toss the items that you have in your inventory. That's what the bookcase is for.
Yeah, but you still want those items.
So can you not click them in the bookshelf and they will read the text out for you?
Yeah.
What's the point of the bookcase?
The point of the bookcase is to have all of the voice and text in one spot.
Yeah.
But you can still have the book housing items and place them however you want on tables and stuff.
You talk to the bookcase like it's an NPC.
Thing.
All right. So basically, if you don't want all the books lying around, you can toss them and use the bookshelf if you want to listen to the texts. That's what it's for, basically.
Yeah.
Did I just unlock the thing now, or do I need to...
Did you get your return to skill?
Yes, I did. There we go.
So there you go.
You want all the books, but not having them lying around. Well, throw them away then. They're in the bookshelf. You don't need them. She says. And she's never gonna delete those books. They're nice to put on tables, Wood, but I would prefer them not to take up housing hooks.
Need more hooks.
Need more hooks. Yeah. Here we go. An errand. Oh, he was waiting for me, that Pat. And you can equip the fiddle on the back.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
That is so cool.
Okay, so did you get the Olag High Lord and the Conquest of Dor Amarth?
Yep.
Okay.
I think I'm good to go for
So you got the Dwarf daily
Fusham.
request and the Hobbit daily request,
Yeah,
correct?
I've also completed some gathering thing that I haven't been able to hand in because I haven't had this camp. Oh, there he is. In the cosmetic tabs, the instruments look kind of strange. They do? I'll have to look at that later. I don't have any instruments on this character. Okay, so we're gonna go to Fusham Tomb. I'm gonna invite this naked dwarf. And we're gonna go to Dor Amarth. And I'm gonna unmute my game because I muted that when I was listening to music.
Let's trade here, so.
Yeah. Red line first then, starting off with that.
Yep.
So, let's see. First one is, wait, wrong one. Spec 2, red line. The first one is critical hits with block and parry. Response skills will heal you for 0.5% of your max morale. So, survivability in red line is now block and parry instead of bleeds. Is that a thing?
Something like that.
Critical hits with response skills will heal you for percentage of your max morale. This heal can't trigger more than once every 20 seconds.
Yeah, normally, you know, people say don't trait Thrill of Battle because it has a cooldown in it. You know, that 20-second cooldown.
So this
but
is not new?
sometimes you need... Huh? No,
So
that's not new.
Oh, okay.
A lot of this isn't new. So...
But I'm definitely getting the heavy weapons training, because more damage is good. So I want full
so
points
a lot
on
of
that
people
one.
don't trait Thrill of Battle because of that cooldown and because it doesn't really heal for that much.
Yeah.
But for me, you know, sometimes I would use it. It's on the...
It's a passive, right? So it's not something that you have to activate?
Yeah, yeah. So it's critical hits with response skills. So, like if you do retaliation,
Whirling retaliation,
you know,
overwhelm,
those type of things.
Yeah.
Any of those can heal you, and retaliation is a, you know, the non AOE one. It's such a fast skill for you, whereas whirling retaliation is a slow one.
Yeah.
You have to cut its animation to actually. So, you know, there are certain skills of yours that are really fast. Sting, stagger, retaliation. Those are your base, super fast skills to apply.
I'm definitely getting 2 points in broad strokes. Because that will increase my sweeping cuts targets and increase the chance for sweeping cut to cause a bleed. So this will be guaranteed bleed on sweeping cut, and it will go from 5 targets to 7 targets, which is what we want.
Yeah.
And thrust, that's the single target bleed opener.
You definitely want to trait that. So what I do is
now I need to choose between parry or Thrill of Battle, basically.
Trait max in heavy weapons training, put maybe 2 in parry, and you know, in the skill deflection, just to open up the next tier.
Okay, so nothing in Thrill of Battle so far?
Nothing, no. Do broad strokes to max, do thrust, do brutal assault.
Brutal assault and invigorating parry. This is power restore?
Yeah.
I don't remember ever having power issues with my Guardian, especially if I'm tanking more than one target. Then
the only time you'll have power issues is when you're doing a prolonged DPS parse. I ran out of power constantly.
Okay.
When I was trying to parse on a dummy. So think about if you're going to be like in a
long fights.
A long fight, yeah.
With like a single target.
Somebody brings in a DPS Guardian to a group. You have to be thinking about that. So maybe that, you know, maybe that'll do it. I don't know. So right now,
probably not.
You know, don't mess with it.
No.
Probably just put it into Thrill of Battle put points into Thrill of Battle until you get the next, you know, the deeper wounds.
Okay, so instead of maxing out the parry chance, I would rather go for some healing?
Yeah, just, you know, like I said, people don't like Thrill of Battle because of that cooldown, but for me, when you're doing single target stuff on landscape,
Yep.
which we're testing right now,
It's useful
you need
sometimes
every
to have a
heal that
little
you
bit of
get.
extra oomph.
Yeah, you need every heal you get.
And then we have Deeper Wounds. Increases the damage and duration of Deep Wound and
Crank
Terrible
it.
Wounds. Sorry?
Crank it.
Crank
All
it.
the way to max.
Yeah, yeah, I was assuming that. Basically, increases Deep Wound and Terrible Wounds bleed pulses by 3, and 15% increased damage of Deep Wound and Terrible Wounds. So basically,
Yep.
more damage.
Yep.
Then,
and get
to the King is a possible chance to start a Fellowship Maneuver, which isn't used that often, but it's 15,000 base damage, and it can be a stun on a critical hit.
Below it.
Sorry?
Blind Rage is written. You want to the King so you can get the Blind Rage buff down below.
So that's the reason.
But once you get to the King, trait Hemorrhage to max.
Yeah, because Hemorrhage, Brutal Assault skill has a chance to apply a stackable bleed. So, Brutal Assault, let me find it in... Oh, yeah, this one. Brutal Assault has a chance to apply a stackable bleed. Each rank will increase bleed damage done by the Guardian. So, I want to incorporate Brutal Assault more into my rotation.
Yeah, so
I haven't been using that too
Brutal
much.
Assault was really slow. It's a really slow animation.
Yeah.
And, I mean, you could cut it, but it still is just, it's achingly slow to go off.
Yeah. To the Rescue, wasn't that what gave Charge the knock?
No,
the stun?
no.
No?
No.
Oh. Okay.
To the Rescue, really, don't trade it. Don't worry about it.
But full cap on Hemorrhage, and then Warrior's Fortitude.
Yep, you want that.
Warrior's Heart will also increase your physical mastery rating melee crit chance, so it's basically a DPS increase as well.
Yep.
And then Blind Rage. To the King has a chance to trigger a parry response, which in turn will, if you crit it, it'll put a bleed on. Wasn't that what we got from a different...
Hmm?
What was it with... Oh no, that was the heal thing. Critical hits with response skills. So this one might also... never mind, I'm just rambling.
Blind Rage is an attack speed buff.
100% chance that To the King will increase your melee damage by 10% and attack speed by 20%. So, To the King is a reaction skill? Yeah, because it unlocks when you use Thrust or Overwhelm. So you want to use... If you're doing AoE damage and using Whirling Retaliation, you will unlock Overwhelm. And when you use Overwhelm, you will unlock To the King. And To the King, if you use that, it will then increase your melee damage by 10% and attack speed by 20%. So try to do that as often as possible.
Yeah, they actually changed that. It used to be run speed. So it would increase attack speed, but also run speed.
Yeah. Okay.
So now they're increasing melee damage too.
Yeah. And then we have Hammer Down and Honorable Combat.
So Hammer Down used to be a skill that was, it was an instant skill.
Yeah.
But if you were able to kill the mob when you use the skill,
it would reset the cooldown.
It would reset. Yeah. It no longer does the reset.
Right. So.
But it has a neat feature where it does a 3-second stun on a mob that are at 50% or less morale.
And that's new, or?
That's new. Yes.
Oh.
So, and it also does a lot more damage.
Okay. Yeah, because that one has like a higher base damage than many of the other skills that I have. And then you have Honorable Combat, which is basically the power and morale restore. That used to be only power, didn't it?
That's the heal. No, that used to only do morale.
Oh, but now they've
So,
added.
yeah, so what it would do is the old honorable combat would strip. So if you had tiered up bleeds to tier 10 or
Yeah,
whatever,
it
it
would
would
consume them
strip the
and
bleeds and
heal
then
you.
give you a heal based on
Okay.
those tiers. Now, what it does is it takes the bleeds from slashing wound, which I think is the sweeping cut wound.
Gain 3%
So
of your max morale and max power for every slashing wound removed from nearby foes.
yeah, so let's say you have a group of mobs around you, 5 mobs, and you do a sweeping cut. You apply that wound to those mobs. You hit honorable combat. You're supposed to get a heal from every wound
Yeah.
on those mobs around you.
That's
It's
the one that
broken
you,
right now.
yeah, that's the one you talked about where you can steal other guardians' bleeds to
Yeah,
heal
yeah.
yourself.
So you can grief other guardians by stealing their bleeds, or um, the other thing is that it's broken, where it only will give you max 2 heals from it. So
Okay.
it's a really crappy heal right now.
Yeah. Hey, Xavier, right? Okay, I'm assuming we're gonna jump a little bit into red line as well. Yellow line, I mean.
Yeah.
For
So
insult to injury.
Yeah, do the normal insult to injury, and then radiate, and get your numbed senses and word chant.
Damaging area effect skills have a chance to transfer your debuffs to additional targets. Yes, we want that. Many targets. High Spirited is incoming healing, not really needed for solo play. War Chant, we do want that. Ignore the Pain will remove additional debuffs. Not really that.
You wanna get it
To unlock the rest?
Yeah, because you want to get down to Thrill of Danger.
Thrill of Danger. This one. Regenerates power, increasing with every enemy near you. This skill works in combat only. That's the main power restore. Yeah, this is the one that I've been using to restore power. Then, Tenderize. Pairing attacks will increase your critical rating until your next sting is used. This effect may stack up to 5 times. Using sting at 5 stacks will apply a bleed to your target. Using sting at any point will put Tenderize into a 10-second cooldown. Either that or bolster. Block and attacks will increase your critical defense rating. So that's...
I never use either of those.
So you stop there? Do you put more points in blue then? Or do you max out numbed senses?
Put 2 into High Spirited. Because incoming healing, any
counts for
skills
myself
that
as well.
heal you will...
My own healing skills as well?
Yeah.
Okay. Should I have been maxing numbed senses? Additional debuffs from Ignore the Pain? Okay. Then I can get Demoralizing Anthem, which increases the range and number of targets affected by War Chant. You're currently protecting an ally. War Chant will also reduce the cooldown of your block and parry response skills. What does that mean? If I'm protecting an ally, if I have an NPC that I'm protecting, or if I'm in a fellowship?
Supposedly, if you have protection up, you know that buff that we put on each other.
Yeah.
So reading that, it's supposed to read. You're supposed to have that up, and then it'll reduce it. But previous to this, that's something I've never noticed. So maybe that's new in the tooltip. But previous to this, War Chant has always reduced the cooldowns of your block and parry response skills. So that protection thing is new. You know, that if you are currently protecting an ally, that's a new thing to me. I've never seen that before. I'll have to read the tooltips on the wiki and see if
so I put 4 points in Demoralizing Anthem then, and that's what I have at the moment.
That's all you have left?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do I want to put something in Redirect instead?
Yeah, back off and then put and get Redirect if you can.
Okay.
So right
strike the enemy and reflect a portion of their damage back at them.
Yep,
and with Redirect.
10%.
Negate 10% damage and reflect 10% of damage.
Yep.
So, but absorb doesn't come until vicious rebuttal.
It just increases.
Oh, okay. So just 1 point in the base redirect then.
Yeah, 10% is nice, you know.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna have to start
you need
using that
every
skill
little
then.
bit.
I've had it for a long time, but I've never used it.
Yeah, so the way I use it is after you do a whirling retaliation, then you do that redirect, and then you do a stamp to cut the animation,
Right. Okay.
a long animation of redirect.
Okay. Let me do a little skill bar changing then, because I'm guessing I have to change up my rotation a little bit. War chant's still on the same hotkey button that I have, so I'll be using that the same way as I always have. Sweeping cut will also be something I'll be using all the time. What about vexing blow?
For right now, I don't think vexing blow is that important, so just kind of move that
Because
off
I
to the
used
side.
to use that because it was a
Yep.
nice AoE skill and it
Yep.
maybe helped with bleeds. I don't
Just
remember
kind
if it
of
actually...
move it aside. Favor it. You need to now favor
Brutal assault.
brutal assault.
Yeah. And do we still try and get behind the target and apply stagger and all that stuff?
Oh
or
yeah,
is
yeah. That hasn't changed.
So that will still
And
help on...
you can still spread those.
Yeah. I am, however, gonna move it there. And then I have redirect that I want to use whenever I can to help with damage. And then I have sting. Hammer down is a nice DPS spell as well. I'll use that in favor of sting. Sting I only use when I remove corruptions anyway. Honorable combat is like a heal. Catch a breath is a heal. Ignore the pain removes debuffs. And warrior's heart is a heal. So I got all my survivability here. Then I have thrust, into the king, overwhelm, and retaliation. Like, what order do I want to have those?
So it would be...
I'd do whirling retaliation, and then I'd follow up with overwhelm, probably.
No. That depends on what you're actually doing. If you
So
have a
many
group of
targets.
mobs, you want to go to redirect.
So whirling retaliation and then redirect.
Redirect.
Okay.
And then stamp immediately after that to cut its animation.
Alright.
But I mean, that's only if you're pulling a bunch of mobs.
That's what I want to be doing.
I know, but you have to remember, you have to... We have to be careful about that now.
I might make a sequence for that, actually, just to remember it. New bar. What should we name this? Oops. So redirect, basically. Make it yellow. And I'll start off with, let me do edit sequence here. Start off with whirling retaliation, then go into redirect, and then stamp. So I'll have this here, and try and remember that. So that's AoE rotation. If I'm doing single target damage, I want to not use whirling retaliation, but use retaliation instead. Yeah. What's the advantage of using retaliation?
It's faster. So when you have a single target, because whirling retaliation takes a while to fire off.
Okay.
Retaliation is like instant, so that'll let you get off to another skill pretty quickly.
I'll make another one that I call retaliation.
You should probably just feel what it feels like to kill things right now, and then work on those.
Yeah, but these are mostly for remembering.
Okay.
Just remembering the order of things for certain situations. So that
Now,
because
this
it's
is
quick.
also
Then
this is also going to be without using shield skills
yeah,
for you.
yeah. But I don't use
'Cause
shield skills
is
in
another thing.
Redline.
Yeah, yeah. Shield skills is another thing. Because you would want to trade down into blue to get like the shield smash
Yeah.
for AoE stuff.
Yeah. So retaliation and then thrust or overwhelm?
Probably
So
thrust.
overwhelm is a lot
And
higher DPS. But thrust opens up a bleed.
Yeah, it all depends on what you're doing.
So if it's a mob with higher morale, then thrust is better. If it's got low morale, then overwhelm is probably better.
Right, right.
Yeah. Right. And then finish it off with To the King. I'll probably be using this more than the other.
Definitely work To the King into the rotation.
Okay.
You always want to do that anyway because of the buff.
So To the King is something I want even though I'm using the AoE one.
You should always have been using To the King, yes.
So To the King should also go here after the stamp. Alright. I'll be looking at these. I've got my red line. I've got a minimal knowledge of what I'm about to do. Let's go kill stuff.
Hopefully there's not too many people at Fusham Tomb.
We've been talking about it so much now, so there's going to be plenty of people there.
Because it really is one of the big tests. This one and that camp in Talath Arui, with all the trolls and the uruks. These are this one right here. There we go.
Wood asks, do the settings for To the King work in tandem, or should you only have one per set? What do you mean?
I don't understand what that means.
Per set. Do you mean the sequences that I'm setting up here? So for a pull like this, I do the normal thing. I start off with Brutal Charge. I run in and I use War Chant. And then I start with Sweeping Cut.
No, you would
Redirect.
You would start with Stagger. So do your War Chant.
Yeah, while they're stunned. Run behind and use Stagger.
And then do your Sweeping Cut.
Alright, so like so. Hello. Stuns. Stagger. And then Sweeping Cut. And then Brutal Assault. And then I'm stunned, of course. Whirling. Then I can test this.
See how quickly that died?
Yeah.
I mean, you haven't even gotten into your rotation or anything yet. And, you know,
okay, yeah, this is...
But also, look at your morale. Your morale goes down quicker because you're not getting as many heals.
Heals, yeah.
So, this is the test up here.
They pulled the 3 guards? 4 guards.
4 guards, yeah.
Yeah.
So, let yourself...
I'm gonna wait until my Brutal Charge is back.
Yeah.
Hello, extra lag.
Go away, extra lag. We don't need any extra lag here. Just kidding.
It's fun to watch, Andreas. I'm glad you like it. Alright, here we go. Swoop. Of course they stun me. No, they didn't stun me.
That's the deadly part of the Uruk stuff, is they disarm and stun.
Yeah.
So don't forget your heals, catch breath,
yeah.
Where it's hard.
Well, they die quickly, I can tell you that.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
You can feel the pain they're giving you a lot more because you're not healing as much. But man, they go down so much faster.
Holy smokes.
Isn't that a difference? That's see, this is why I think people really need to test.
I would still be fighting those 2 big guys in this amount of time.
Yeah. When I first started out with sword and shield on this guy right here, those 4 guys, I would have been fighting maybe for about 3 to 5 minutes.
That's insane. But yeah, I can feel the survivability on those was tricky.
Yeah, you can really feel that. So it's getting to learn your healing skills now.
Oh.
Yeah, the stuns will get you.
Yeah, it will.
Just say something if you need help.
Yeah, help.
Okay, you gotta say soon.
Yeah, I was stunned. I thought I was gonna get my honorable combat off, but I didn't. I have a revive though. Welcome to the champ life, Gump says. I have a feeling your champ will do more damage than me still, Gumps.
No, I think what he's referring to is the walking the edge of feeling the pain and
okay.
doing a ton of damage.
Okay. Failed. Come back for re-examination next week.
And that's exactly what Guardians used to be like before the trait tree changes.
I see.
Overwhelmed stance, I think it was called overwhelmed stance back then. You could really do a lot of damage as a Guardian if you had geared yourself really well, but you skirted that edge of survivability and stuff. So
this is fun though. I'm not even. I don't have food or anything. I'm gonna use some food and.
I'll give you another hope token.
Thanks. So
yeah,
my limit is 2 warriors. 2 warriors because of the stupid stun.
Yeah, it's really dangerous here, but you can kill so much faster now.
Oh, and stunned again.
Yeah. Also keep in mind that Stina has not too much physical mitigation or critical rating.
No.
Or not physical mastery or critical
both
rating, I think. Yeah.
I got 41,000 crit.
Here comes a ward leader.
Using honorable combat? That didn't heal me anything.
Yeah. Well, remember, you have to get that bleed on there.
Yeah.
So I just put my bleed on there. You could steal my bleed. So one of the things that I haven't looked at is, do we have stacking? Can our bleeds... Yes, they can. Okay, good. They no longer conflict. Because remember, previously, the bleeds would kind of... Each Guardian's bleeds would kind of mess each other's up, I think. I don't know if they ever fixed that or not.
I don't know.
The tiering was kind of messed up.
Been playing your champ for a while now. May need to show your Guardian some time tonight. Looks much better. Yeah. Overbear. What do you mean, Uncle Elias? Overbear? Is that a skill?
I'm so glad they didn't get rid of the knockdown.
I'm so glad they did not get rid of the knockdown.
It's so much fun.
Yeah. Oh, hello. I don't know why I try to taunt them when they do that.
It's pretty amazing how quickly things die now.
Yeah.
These Uruks were so tough to kill previously.
I'm so busy watching my skills that I don't even see their morale go down, and all of a sudden I'm standing there alone. That's insane.
It feels so much better for Guardians out here now. Oh, hey, there's a treasure cache back here I didn't get.
Oh, I don't even have this either. Oh, the stance was overpower.
Yes. The stance. So basically, Guardians had different stances back then.
Right. That's a long time ago.
Yes, that was back when classes had real traits.
I'm silenced. I can't war chant.
Oh, don't forget you have
Yep.
ignore the pain to always remove that.
Yeah. And then they stunned me. Stupids.
This person here doesn't understand that we're testing things.
Nah. They're just trying to help or do their quest. Either way. Okay, so let's see, no spears or anything over there.
No, we're doing the combustible powder stuff.
Why did I have?
You must have
spear
old
to pick up?
quests. You have the old quests.
Yeah, potentially.
Never turned them in.
It was only one spear though. None of the other ones are clickable, so I don't know.
My assumption is that you would skip these quests because of your DPS on a Guardian. And that's why it wasn't completed. Okay, so now you've got like 6 mobs. Let's see how you do. One's already dead. That's such a difference. Such a difference. Look at that. Look at that.
Whoa.
See, the orcs are all squishy to you now.
Yeah.
But remember, you're feeling squishier as well.
Yeah. Okay, these guys had a little bit of bleeds, but not too much.
Remember your catch of breath.
Yeah, catch a breath is slow. I didn't die.
Put your protection on me.
So there is 5 mobs over there. There is 1 archer, 2 defilers. We'll just go straight in the center. Stunned.
Now just kind of inch them towards the defiler behind
Yeah.
you. Look at that, they're already dead.
Yeah.
That's so great.
I have to say I'm kind of loving this. Don't appreciate the silences and stuff, but
Yeah.
that's fine. So yeah, this is for Guardians. Bam Bam Bam. I'm just gonna call you Bam Bam Bam. Or Bam. Because Bam 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 is confusing. I gotta defeat the Rogmul emissary. Where is he? He's like lurking around here, isn't he? That's the big flaming dude.
Yeah, he'll eventually pass through here.
Yeah.
You see, all of those things that you've got, those are all old quests or
Okay.
quests
No,
that don't apply for the data that we're doing.
that one I picked up today. He's over there. I see him. From Flintstone? Bam Bam is from Flintstone. Bam Bam! Bam Bam is fun. I want these boys. Whirling. That one. That one. Let me finish my rotation. Don't die too soon.
they're gonna die.
Yeah, I'm kind of feeling the power right now.
And you're not even completely geared up.
No, not completely geared up. My gear is very purple and very in lack of essences. My finesse is at 99,000 now, though, so for some reason that's gotten to be a lot more than I used to have. Where'd that come from? I was at 90k yesterday. Don't know where that came from. Not complaining, but I seem to remember I was at 90k yesterday. But yeah, I have a lot of empty essence slots that I need to fill.
Oh, I think you put a bracelet on that you got in a big battle.
That's right. That's what I did. I got a big battle bracelet with 8,000 finesse and lots of vitality, so it was actually quite nice. Let's see if I can pull this entire left side. There is an archer that side and that side, so we'll go here, poke at these, stun those. And then probably hide somewhere. Well, I didn't die. You didn't help at all there?
I didn't help at all. I'm standing around letting you do all the work.
I'm liking this.
The only thing I helped out was just the protection by the sword. That's basically gives you extra parry chances.
Hey, Pops. Ooh, yeah. Dailies will be no match anymore.
All of this was entirely possible before. It just took forever.
Yeah. And I would feel that I would run out of survivability options before, because I didn't...
Yes, you eventually did, because you're sitting there whittling away at them, and they're stunning you, silencing you, disarming you, and...
See how much Catch a Breath heals you now? It's so nice.
Yes. Now you gotta look at getting the legacies for that, too.
Yeah.
Look into the legacies.
So I'll pop these on the screen for those of you who want to see my current gear. This is before any changes that I will apply. Yeah, I don't have Catch a Breath heal. So I'd have to figure out what I want to replace.
You may want to put it on a swappy.
To use just for Catch a Breath?
Yeah.
That's too advanced for me. Too many buttons.
Oh, you can do it. You have a programmable mouse, right?
Nope. I don't.
You don't?
No.
Well, there's software that works for any mouse. Does your mouse have multiple buttons, like more?
It's got
than,
like back and forward buttons.
Yes, yes, that's what I use for my swappies. Those are my swappy buttons. See, now this fight right here with the war leader, those war leaders were always really bad.
Yeah.
This one right here would get you killed with a two-hander on a Guardian. Almost always, if you weren't careful. You'd have to swap to sword and board to get debuffs on.
Yeah. And
stuff. And then the fight would take forever to kill him.
Yep, 1,300 DPS sword, Devon Falcon. They changed legendary items, so look at the DPS of your current items now and see how they changed.
Yeah, same thing with bows. Bows are that high as well.
Hey, Feck.
Two-handers and bows.
Fecklaz, you're gonna love the Guardian changes.
Guardians are doing so much damage now, Feck.
This one's a little tricky because there's like 4 archers at the front.
You don't have to get the archers to the left. You can just get the ones on the right.
Yeah.
But you do have that war leader in the middle.
Yeah. I'll just go in here. Take up parts of these. He's dead already.
I'll just follow you in and pick up my quest
Yeah.
items. You do all the work.
Isn't it nice?
Yes, the challenge cooldown did go live, unfortunately. So it's on a 1-minute cooldown.
Easy peasy.
That was nice.
I am using all of my survival skills though. Warrior's Heart,
Yeah.
Ignore the
Yep.
Pain, Catch a Breath.
So you
I am
are paying
feeling-
for that extra DPS.
Yeah.
You're a lot squishier.
Yeah. But just the fact that I can go in here, hit this guy so quickly is insane.
Yep.
I would spend so much time trying to kill that dude before.
This will be interesting. Got 3 archers.
Mm-hmm. And I got a cooldown on my thing. I think I pulled too much. Better run, better run. Outrun my gun. No, no, no!
Oh no!
Close enough.
Just retreat and send me a... Actually, I've got an acorn I can summon you.
I'm not too far away either, so...
You should end up at Ruins of Dingar, so
Yeah.
you are far.
Yeah, I'm here.
So let me summon you.
Whoopsie. You're gonna have to try and do some of these dailies for once? It's actually fun now. I was also, you know, not doing the Mordor dailies on my guard because I knew it was so slow. Let's see. What am I looking at here? I need... Well, I'm basically done with all the stuff here. I picked up everything I need.
Yep.
I gotta get the Rogmal emissary though. I have to find him. He's roaming around
I
here
haven't
somewhere.
seen him at all.
He wandered up that hill, so I'm thinking he's about to come back this side. Maybe someone killed him. There he is.
Alright, I'm gonna help now.
Yeah. That's fine. Because 2 Guardians is more fun than 1. And I pulled too many archers.
The one problem I have is the hammer down not resetting. I use that
Yeah.
so often.
Yeah. I see what you mean. Okay. Pinches of dimple sulfur from Grims and Salamanders. And then it's the banners, probably.
The one thing I didn't test was to see if the DPS increase also increases our War Steed damage. I would say yes.
I two-shot the salamander.
Well, that was me.
Oh.
War Steed, you can hit harder.
Yeah. So you hit even harder now. That's cool. Nice.
Yeah,
Quest
so
done.
Guardian War Steed is even better
More
now.
powerful. Alright.
Okay, so now we gotta go jump in the lava.
Is it not the banners today?
No. See, you've got all these old quests stored up. The only ones that we had today were the Hobbits.
I just wasn't sure.
You know,
Yeah, I just wasn't sure. I've done the Hobbit one.
And now it's the dwarf one where we go talk to the dwarf way across the zone, so we get to the first lava thing and jump the lava and we're there.
Legions. I might have not picked up that quest.
Let me see. You didn't pick it up.
Can you share it?
I cannot.
Alright, I'll port to the dwarf place.
So it's just, I think you just kill like 8 mobs or something in Doromarth, and then it's done. But you have to go deliver the package or something.
Okay. Hey, Ogre! Ooh, did you change your Twitch name? Grats! Hey, Issel.
Actually, you know what? I'll get out there and I'll just summon you when you're ready.
Because I can just go to Dharmarth, kill a bunch of things, and then...
Yeah, and then I'll summon you out
Okay.
there.
Sounds good.
Guardians are so convenient.
Yeah. There we go. Defeat 8 enemies in Dharmarth.
Now, you haven't set up your bridle at all on your Guardian, right?
No.
No relics or anything?
No.
Yeah. So, I don't know if you saw me, like, raving
You swapped to a
last week.
first stage bridle.
Yeah, so I went from a second age bridle that, you know, had some of the bridle legacies I wanted, but no relics. I hadn't set up any relics on it. And I still don't have a two-hander either, so.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
once I got my first stager in there with all the relics, it just increases the speed of attacks by so much. It makes things so much better, and it's so much more maneuverable because
Okay.
there's a turn rate relic as well. But I mean, I knew this, but it's been so long since I've had a character that hadn't upgraded to the bridle. You know, the change was just tremendous. My teleport, my
Just
deathaport.
Killing some things. Running in circles. It doesn't really feel that much faster to me. But that might be because you've got better... bridle.
Yeah, it's not going to feel faster right now because you don't have any relics in.
Right. You started patching. The patch took a while for me, Issel. Took quite some time. Okay, one more rockworm and I'll be ready. Alright. You need a new nut?
Yeah, because this is the you're busy. I'm squeezing your last nut.
Hey, Mickett. You started patching half an hour ago, it's 20% down? Okay, it didn't take that long for me. But it was pretty slow. Perfect. Thank you. Go to the Hobbits. I did try pulling large groups Demonborn in Fusham Tomb, and I was able to pull, you know, 5 to 8 mobs and kill them all fast enough using all of my survival skills and surviving. Barely, but I survived. So I'm sure once I get better gear with more crit, I will be able to survive a little bit more. Like, what is the next stuff that I should... What's the next stat that I should focus on now? Because you said physical mastery is not as important unless I get more crit. Is that still the thing? Downtime was done a couple hours ago. Let's see. I'm gonna talk to the dwarf under the mountain. But it does take a while to patch, so make sure you start up your client and start the patching. If you're planning on playing tonight, it did take some time. Got 2 slivers. Oh, I can get a key now. Let's see how long it takes. Yeah, it did take, I don't know, probably 30 minutes or so for me. Something like that.
I haven't slept in days.
Wasn't this the one where I would know? Elfsmith for the keys.
What do you need?
No. I have forgotten which vendor to talk to.
What are you looking for?
Black steel keys.
That's just the regular quartermaster.
This one.
It is hoped that Barleen's company discovered
There it is. Alright, let's open a box, see if we get anything fun. Toss that. Not enough room. I gotta sell stuff. I had such a nice and clean inventory yesterday, and now it's a mess again.
Sell the scrolls. Sell the scroll cases.
No. I don't wanna. No, they weren't down for 5 hours. They, pulled a little... We're gonna say this time, and then we'll see how long it takes. So that gave me... a Northern Stronghold Essence of Evade. So that's gonna turn into Ash. I also got 360 Ash, though, which is nice. So we can call that 440 ash instead. Because deconstructing this will give you 180. I don't ever want to keep evade essences, right?
Yes, you do.
I do?
Yeah, for your BPE build.
For my what?
BPE build.
Block, parry,
evade. You will eventually want your block, parry, and evade to be at the caps that they can be at.
So I'll be able
68,000 rating.
to use this essence then.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
You definitely want to save those evade essences because.
But I deconstructed a parry one the other day because you said it was.
You won't need parry because you can get block and parry high enough without essences just from the stuff on the gear. It's the evade. You'll need the slot evade essences, and it's for tanking multiple mobs that actually can be BPE'd. Some mobs will actually put debuffs on you that prevent that. So.
Of what help may I be to you?
Always think ahead for this stuff. Don't think like you'll never need that.
I just wasn't sure if that was ever something that you would focus on compared to vitality for tanking.
Oh yeah.
Raids.
Yep. It's not just raids. I mean, there are ads in raids that you need to tank. There are instances where you need to tank a lot.
No, I have not done a boss 2 on tier 2 yet. If you're talking about my mini, no, I haven't. Well, I haven't done on any character, but no. I believe that's how it used to be as well, but you don't know since the new trait stuff. You're talking about Minstrel? Let me scroll back. You've spent a long time away from Lotro looking to start playing it again. Anyone know if Runekeeper or Minstrel is better at healing in endgame? I think the Minstrel is still going to be on top for that. I don't know if this patch has pushed the Runekeepers over the top there.
I don't think the Runekeepers were even adjusted at all.
Only damage-wise, I think.
Yeah, they're the healing runes as well. Because they get unslotted as well. But I mean, they were not looked at as a class.
Yeah.
There were no class balancing things done to Arcaes.
Hey, Gussie. Just looking through big battle gear.
In general, it's not all that fantastic.
No, but the finesse helped me with that one single item that I had. Yes, Gussie, we had an update, and the patch takes a long time, so if you're planning on streaming later, get it done now.
Gussie, just so you know, since you weren't here earlier, I was talking about the Blue Line Hunter changes. Blue Line is not destroyed. If anything, it's even more powerful now on landscape. And for your style of play, Blue Line will probably be even better for you.
You're basically now saying that Gussie's the one smashing the buttons.
Well, she does.
Yeah.
I've tried to teach her the rotation, but sometimes she's like watching chat and just going. Dun, dun, dun.
I do that too, though. I'm not going to say anything.
Yeah.
I do that too.
Yeah. But one of the things is you won't be running out of power because you're not going to be doing the barrage all the time because barrage goes on cooldown. What you are going to feel though is clunkiness in your rotation because of that. So what you're going to actually enjoy doing now is working quick shot into your rotation, Gussie, because quick shot is much faster now. So I think you will actually enjoy these changes.
Cool.
Gussie, tell me in a mail or something, or a Discord message how many points you have on your hunter, and I'll give you a trait line. Oh, I can't. Oh, I can, yeah.
Isn't this a good time to finish tier 2 challenge DPS raid deeds before they buff bosses or rebalance again? Well, the thing is, Lexi, the healers don't know what they're doing anymore. Minstrels have gotten a lot of changes. Okay, so is there... Maybe we should go over to Blue Line and work on a trait line there, so at least I'm ready for the next tanking adventure.
Okay.
At least make the trait tree.
I don't think there's really anything different with the Blue Line.
I didn't save them though, or take a screenshot of that.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
Let me do my gear swap. Tanky sword, tanky pants. Yes, your trait trees did get reset, Gussie. Okay, Blue Line.
So, put all 5 points into defensive expertise,
yep.
which is your block. Put 1 into Guardian's Pledge, and then do
Tactical
Guardian's War.
mitigation.
Yeah, do Guardian's War Tactics. Might as well max it for now. I don't know how your mitigations are, so just max it for now.
I'll leave it at 4 until we see.
Yeah, we can crank it down later.
Because I'll forget where I have extra points to take.
Yeah, get Shield Smash in there. Get Reversal in there. I wonder if they fixed that reversal bug.
Turntable skills of reduced cooldown will provide brief combat state immunity when used. Max it out?
Yeah, and then max out follow through. Just so you know, follow through is bugged. It's supposed to
hit 8 targets?
Yeah, but it only hit 7.
Oh.
So that's bugged.
What about smashing stab and bellow?
Smashing, you know, that's one thing that they changed. Smashing stab now adds a bleed.
After using shield swipe or retaliation, smash the enemy with a shield blow and weapon strike. If after shield swipe, damage and stun. If after retaliation, damage and bleed.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yes, smashing stab is good because it's also an animation cutter.
Okay.
So that's always nice to have.
Bellow, range of the challenge and free the edge.
I always crank bellow.
Because you like to have big taunts.
I like big taunts. I cannot lie.
I like that too. Alright. Never really use shield spikes.
No, what you do is you make a separate trait line where you trait yellow line all the way down to where you get Warrior's Fortitude in yellow line, and then you trait blue line all the way down to improved shield spikes. And you mark that as your buffing trait line. What you do is you switch to that, apply your shield spikes, leave it there, and then if you're going to be in like a long fight, you pop your Warrior's Heart 5 seconds before the fight starts and switch into blue line, and then you've got your yellow line Warrior's Fortitude buff, and then you can apply your blue Warrior's Fortitude buff as well, so you have 2 stacked buffs that way. That's more advanced stuff, so we'll just skip that for now.
Disorientation? Yes, no?
No. Nope.
Stoic, though. Damage bubble?
They changed something, I think.
The Warrior's Heart skill is a chance to apply a damage bubble on use. At rank 6, the bubble's potency is increased and it can apply a 10% morale heal upon expiration.
Yeah,
Rank 5, it's got a 100% chance to do the damage bubble, and on rank 6, If the bubble expires without being depleted, you gain 10% of your max morale. That never happens if you tank, though. So what Garrison is saying, only 5.
I think Stoic is still kind of crappy.
But what's the better option? I have put a point in Warrior's Fortitude. I know I need that.
Yeah, okay, so what
Should I go back and do Relentless Assault instead, perhaps?
Yeah, we add Relentless Assault, maybe 1 into Tireless Defender, because maybe at some point you may be needing power.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Put 2 into Relentless Assault and 1 into Tireless Defender.
I still need more.
One
more point.
Miss? No, put 2 into Relentless Assault.
Yeah,
there you go.
I did. Still missing 1.
What did you miss?
I did not max out Guardian's War Tactics.
Do that.
I have 63,000 tactical mitigation now, though. How much do I need?
You need
72?
70.
78? Okay. I've not applied it yet, so I don't know how much.
Yeah, that's fine. Well, remember, this happens when you do Guardian's Ward. You hit Guardian's Ward and you get the Guardian's Ward buff.
But I always keep that up when I'm tanking.
Yeah, right.
Juggernaut
so,
and break ranks.
Juggernaut, yes. Break
like
ranks,
those.
no.
Shield Smash
Break
will
ranks is
cash out
completely
maximum stacks of
useless.
fortification. No, that's useless as a tank. Okay, so I got 41 points to spend in yellow.
All right,
Or
so
red.
also you can put 10 points into skill deflection for the parry chance, but for right now,
Focus
let's
on
not.
yellow.
Yeah. So incoming healing, super important. And then get your war chant.
Yes.
And then numbed senses. And then what you do is probably insult to injury. Just 1 insult to injury, just to open up, because it's a wasted,
Thrill of Danger.
thing. Yep. Get Thrill of Danger. We're gonna have to put some more points in, aren't we?
Yeah.
So more insult to injury.
Until I unlock Demoralizing Anthem.
Yep.
Okay, there we go, and then max it out.
That up.
Do I get redirect?
Get retaliation. Get redirect. Yeah. That's still so.
Okay.
Redirect is important to help deflect some of the damage done when you're tanking multiple mobs, or when you're tanking a mob that's hitting really hard.
Yeah. Okay. So this will be the temporary setup that I have then. I am going to work on the talent points for the guard next.
Yeah.
So I'll get my 89 points. Afternoon Druids. Insult to injury. Yeah. So there you have it. This is a temporary blue line setup for... I have 72 points at the moment. I'm gonna put 1 more point into Relentless Assault, probably. Just suspend it.
Yeah, and keep in mind that there will be multiple blue line builds for different situations in the raid.
Yeah.
But this is just basic right now.
Yeah, I like it basic until I know it inside out, and then I can branch out. So for now, I have... Why is my tactical mitigation so low? I'm at 65,000.
You aren't in your tanking gear, are you? Or you are?
Yeah, I am.
Traits? Virtues?
Let me check my virtues. Well, they're not really high up there. 12, 13, 12, 9, 13.
Well, maybe you have your DPS virtues slotted versus...
I never swap them around.
Oh, okay.
So they're usually in tanking, which is as much tactical mitigation as I can get. But I need to work on my virtues.
Yeah.
These are baby virtues.
Yeah, work your... So, go hit a dummy.
Let's go to Galtrev.
You just hit Guardian's Ward and then check your...
Or I'll go to Bree. Or do I have to go to Galtrev?
I can port. Hang on. Let me just port to you, and you can hit me. I'll be your dummy.
I just ported to Bree.
Oh, you just ported.
Yeah, I was too slow to cancel it.
Well, there are dummies in Bree as well.
Yeah, I'll go there. Everyone's in Galtra. Oh, okay. Maybe not a good time to go to Galtra then. The Legion of Training Dummies will be quite busy this week, methinks. Yeah, I think so as well, Evil. I'll use the ones in Bree. They don't get used enough. They might feel left out. Let's go give them some attention.
Probably the
Archant.
ones in Stangard are probably the least used.
Yeah. I don't know, I like the one in Bree as well. Training dummy. So with Guardian's Ward, 78,900.
Yeah. So you're good there.
All good. Guardian's Ward lasts for only 10 seconds.
Yeah, there's an unimbued legacy to change the Guardian Ward duration, and they never added it to the imbued stuff.
Hmm.
It's sad. Same thing with the charge duration. There's a nice unimbued legacy.
I'm killing the dummies here. Now watch all the archons get flooded. Yeah. This Chromite Hunter's blue line is more OP. Is that true? Yes. Barrage is a cooldown, but they didn't drop it as a skill. No, but it's... The base damage that you do, Ogre, is so much more that the barrage cooldown doesn't matter. Especially if you don't have a specific rotation for barrage already. If you just happen to use whatever skill is available to you, you'll do a lot more damage now than you did previously. Okay, I've set up my tanking line. I've set up my DPS line.
Now, I know nothing about the minstrels. I just know they got messed up.
Should we
So,
test it
that's
though? Should we test it with a Court of Seregost or something?
Test a minstrel. Well, let's see. Pat. He's here getting you. Have you messed with your minstrel? See, what I would like to do is test my blue line hunter
Yeah,
setup.
and I'll tank.
Just to see how it feels in an instance. And then you tank. And then Pat heal.
Alright.
So let me switch over because I haven't even set up my hunter on this server.
Pat's never hard to ask to join a group. Oh, wrong character.
He's on his mule.
Never mind. How could I miss that? I was like, that's a new outfit. Eh. You want to test? Let's go to Court of Seregost and test it out. I'll get to test tanking, which I haven't tested yet. But as far as I know, there's not too many changes.
Yeah, the only changes for you is the challenge cooldown, so you have to be careful with when you use it.
Oh, it's even longer now?
It's a minute.
A minute.
Versus 30 seconds.
Oh, okay.
And fewer
Redguard
target.
is a beast now, Blissey. It is. Sorry, what was that?
It has fewer targets.
10 targets?
I mean, I don't think for Court of Seregost, it's not going to matter as much.
No,
So,
probably not.
I don't think Guardian will have too much issue. It's my rotation as a blue line hunter and Minstrel will definitely be different.
You like it, Blizzy? Please mind your language in chat, though. This is family-friendly chat and stream. You think Court of Salvation does massively more heals now? Yeah, I think that one got a big boost as well. We just finished testing out the Red Line Guardian, actually. We went to Fusham Tomb? Is that what it's called? Fushambal? Fusham Tomb? I always mix them up. So Fusham Tomb. I was able to run into a group of 5 to 7 mobs, pull everything, and kill it without dying too many times. Hey, Bragoral. Minstrel healing was reduced so much? Well, Bolster Courage healing is reduced a lot. But maybe you can use a different rotation now. That's what we're going to test out. I'll be playing my Guardian. I'll be tanking for the first time after the patch. Pat's going to be playing his Minstrel, and he can give us feedback on how hard it is to heal me now. And Chromite will be playing his Hunter. So we're just waiting for everyone to relog and set everything up. Have you done your... oh my gosh, I need to redo my trait lines on my mini as well. Forgot about that. Everything is reset. Alright, so... if you still need time to set up stuff, you do that. I'll start Court of Seregost. Tier 2. Court of Seregost is a good way for us to test because we do Court of Seregost so often. At least we used to. We haven't done it in a while now, but Court of Seregost is one instance where I knew my class so well that I knew exactly how to play it, exactly how much we could pull off.
I almost lost my Mordor bookcase again on this character.
It ended up in your overflow. Oh my gosh.
Everybody, check your overflow for your Mordor bookcase if you have completed all of the book collecting deeds. If you have set your loot to not automatically go to your bags, check your overflow when you log in. That scares me.
Hey,
every
lazy.
time.
You have fun with the mini. Now you need to take 5 useless points from yellow to get the goodies in red. Really? I'll be interested to see how much DPS I do on the Minstrel afterwards. So after we've done this Court of Seregost, I think I want to do another one on my Minstrel to see how it does. So if you want a Hunter then, Foyer, you can do that. Maybe Chromite wants to tank that one. If you still want to do another one after this.
Yeah, that's fine.
Patch done in 25 minutes? Yeah, that's about the same time it took me, actually. Don't look at my bags. They're not there. You saw nothing. Minstrel Bolster Courage healing got nerfed, Sinistar. I don't know about the rest. I don't know if the overall is nerfed all that much because they did change some other skills as well. I think their goal of the change was to make the Minstrel more versatile in the healing and not only rely on bolster spam, because that's what healing has been so far for Minstrels, because Bolster Courage is such a strong healing skill that using anything else is just stupid. It's not gonna cut it. Remove the bags. I would lie on the floor, but I got all buried in all the stuff I've picked up. Alright. Are the two of you ready? Instance is not bugged. Just to check that. Okay. Let's do this. How come everything just... Feels like you do a lot of damage. Can you has Discord? Yes. Yes, you can. There. Sorry, I forgot about that. I'm testing you now, Pat, so...
This feels really clunky.
Does?
Yep. I mean, so, you know, like I said, landscape, it feels like you're God, but trying to do a rotation, it's very clunky with that barrage. That barrage cooldown sucked. You know, they say, oh, it's a spamming barrage was too boring, whatever. Well, now you spam penetrating shot.
Yeah. But can you gather enough focus, though?
Yep. And my power doesn't budge either.
Oh. Well, Foyer will be happy to hear that. Foyer says, so in instances, red might actually be better.
Yes, I haven't done anything with red. Instances will definitely be better with red.
I'm struggling more for power
testing
now.
out blue.
I'm really struggling for power for some reason. Did they change the power cost of some things? Because this feels...
Are you using catch your breath?
Oh, not often enough, probably.
You never had to mess with it before, but maybe in your previous trait line you had the power cost reduction for Guardian's Ward. Also, are you removing your fears because that saps your power?
Yeah, I'm trying. I can use Thrill of Danger though now, which will help. You have no power here. Yes, Gussie, the update is long. It is. How come that didn't work?
What happened?
Did he block it? Maybe? I forget using my redirect. I'm not used to using it. But yeah, Catch a Breath is a lot more useful in tanking mode now. Now it actually helps to use it. Which is nice. Over an hour so far? Could be depending on when people do the patching as well. Maybe more people have come home from work now and are downloading the patch, and maybe it takes longer.
Give me 30 seconds here. I have to make a new trait line for yellow.
If you insist, we shall do this together.
What's my trait tree? Who are you asking, Andreas? For tanking Guardian? Or someone else? This is what it looks like so far. Extra lag says blue rotation sucks a lot. For which class?
Hunter is probably what you're referring to.
You thought I was a hunter and Crow was a guard. No, the opposite. Chromite's playing as hunter. Still not feeling it for Raise the Spirit. The hot doesn't stack. But it has a hot now? Because I don't think it had that previously. Did it? No, Mika, Book 11 is not the last one. You heard out of power and thought I was a hunter. No, see, hunters don't have power issues anymore. How many books are there? People help me out. Is it 16 now? 17? And then you have the Black Book of Mordor, which doesn't have a number like that. It doesn't really matter, Mika, because you're gonna... Oh, for Volume 1. There is a deed. There is a deed. How many books are there in Volume 1? You can also look it up on the Lotra Wiki. That'll tell you everything you need to know.
So, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let me lay traps. And go whenever.
Right. Pat pull when you're ready. You got a bad connection? Alright. We'll just have to wing it. We'll just have to wing it.
For Lady Lyrith.
I love the Catch a Breath now. Oh, it was too slow. She's going down quite fast, though. And I have not
really
used... I've not used Warrior's Heart yet. I've not used Guardian's Pledge yet. Like, only healing I've used is Catch a Breath. This actually feels really nice. Oh, get closed. This felt easier than before the patch.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was my DPS that has changed.
My
or...
power doesn't budge.
That's the reason. This is tier 2, 115 Fantesca. This is the most difficult Court of Seregost. Moment. I got him. How's Pat finding it? I don't know. If you want to chat, you can chat, Pat. If you don't want to type. Okay, I got the bleed now. This is when he'll get to test his healing. You don't really test the healing until you get the bleed. Using Warrior's Heart. Got the big bleed now. Alright. I still got
I'm not
5
really
seconds.
noticing a difference in... I mean, it seems a little faster DPS-wise.
To me,
but, I
it
mean,
feels a bit faster, yeah. Slightly, though. How was healing? Ooh, 3 Scrolls of Empowerment. That's nice. Also, you might want to go AoE for this, Chromite.
Oh, I need to make an AO. So I haven't messed with that yet. This will be...
Do you want to do that now? We can wait.
Yeah, give me a second here.
I also want to hear what Pat thinks about the healing so far. Where are the new quests and deeds from the update? I don't think there's new content yet, is there? I don't think new content came today, Scaper. I think it was only class changes. I think the new content will be with 22.3? Or am I mixing things up? Let me see. Patch notes. 22.2, released on June 4th. So yeah, 22.3 will be with new content, I believe. You just read the loading screen? Might have misread. The only new content is festivals and the new quests for the episodic content. New Black Book stuff, isn't there? I'm not sure that is yet. I'm not sure that's out yet. Bolster
No,
is...
the only thing that's new right now is on Wednesday we will get the continuation of the you know, the episodic content.
Okay. So that will come on Wednesday. Alright, Pat says Bolster is still okay for single target, about 50% effect, which is still quite strong. You still just spam Bolster? Okay. We'll see how it is then. The featured challenge is new? Yeah, but that changes every so often. I don't consider that new content, really. Hey, adds up. Boop. You got the loading screen for Dale Lands for the first time. You know what? Maybe they changed something in the client that would give you the proper loading screens. Could be. New rewards on Tier 2 featured instance? Ooh, that's right. Where does the episodic content start? Isn't that Thorin? You gotta go talk to Thorin.
The Lay of Rest and Rhyme, I believe it starts in Dale.
Yeah, I don't remember where it starts, but
Lake Town or Dale?
the Dale quests will take you to it. So you won't miss it. But is Bolster only single target now? Did they remove the AoE heal on it? I'm gonna have to check all that out on my Minstrel after.
Alright, I've got some wonky build here, so hopefully we'll...
You ready to test it out?
Just about. Hang on. This is really strange. Okay.
Oh, that's not good. Yeah. Alright, let's test it out then. I'm gonna pull all the sneaky stunner ladies first and then... wait with shooting anything until I've gathered them up. Ooh, there we go. Oh no! The shield smash didn't hit them. I'll get stunned again.
Press onward on Hunter is faster now and does percentage heal. So you can heal yourself really easily now.
Nice. Oh, stray arrows. Alright. I'll run in then. They die so fast. This felt faster. This definitely feels faster than last time. Don't you agree?
Yeah.
We've not cleared this fast before. Today begins the age of me maining the Guardian class. I've always loved the Guardian class. I always enjoy playing it, but I still love my mini. I like them both. Do I have to choose? I could just get another computer and multitask. Also, eating tacos makes you really, really thirsty. I'm drinking water all the time. Yep, I'm ready when you are.
Just put my traps down.
The first quest from the quest line comes from Erna and Dale. There you go.
Okay.
That's where you find
Starting.
it. Yeah. Resisted. Alright.
Oh, you know what I forgot?
Swap gear.
Yes.
Okay, let me shield wall you. Hopefully, Kermit won't kill me. Yep, it did.
Got
Whoa.
Pat too.
Yeah, what was that hit? That was 101,000 acid damage. Plus 44,000 acid damage. What do you want? Two devastating hits with bursting boils. One for 44k and one for 101k. That's intense. Is that supposed to be like that? Did they change that? Why did it get Pat though?
I don't know.
Were you
Pat,
max
check your
health when it
mitts.
popped? Let's gather up. I'll do scrolls and hope and stuff. That'll help.
I'm putting up.
I forgot about all of that.
I totally forgot to swap my traits and my gear and everything.
That's fine. I'm doing scrolls.
So you'll still need to shield wall me due to morale.
You got 85k damage. Oh,
That's interesting.
that's hefty.
Did your morale go down? You're usually higher, aren't you?
Am I? Well, hope.
Oh, you have nothing slotted in your chest. Nothing in your cloak. Do you have a tanking cloak? You have nothing in your
No.
leggings.
But I didn't have anything slotted there earlier either. I haven't removed any essences.
Nothing in your necklace.
Nope.
Nothing
I'm
in
very
your
bare.
pocket.
Very, very bare.
Yeah.
Yes, we're doing tier 2 ogre.
All right, you ready?
Yeah. I'll go to the
Gotta
other
swap
side.
trait lines. Gotta wait 30 seconds for trait line. This time I have tactical mitts.
Nice. That'll help.
I was all excited. All excited about the, you know, just wailing on it.
Could have just been a massive hit of bad luck. 100,000 damage though. That had to be yours and mine stacked together.
So shield wall me now. And Pat, make sure you are never in front of the boss, because you were in front of the boss that time.
Yeah, I'll you guys stand like that, I'll turn him. So he will face where he's standing now.
Well, you just pull him through us, basically. You put your back to the wall.
I don't like to have my back to the wall.
Well, okay, then we can be moved up some. But you just basically pull him through us.
Alright.
You know, we do a triangle. Healer here, DPS here, tank here.
Yep.
You just pull him through us.
Ready when
so
you are.
Trap.
Thank you, Cropium. I'm glad you have faith. Yeah, that was better. Focus on yourself first, Pat. Get yourself up to max first, and then I always have some cooldowns as a backup. Cleanse. There you go.
I got him.
cleanse, Pat? Yeah, this feels more the same.
Amazing what mitts do.
It's funny how that works. This also felt faster. Ooh, crystal, another scroll. I'm getting quite nice loot here. Same for you. You had to fight for your heals, so it was
they're
tougher.
basically making it so it's not a snooze fest for healers. Gotta make you work.
We're gonna avoid this first bat, like we normally do. And avoid the second one. Pull the 2 ones at the bottom. We'll see how the last part is then. Guardian-wise, I really like the changes. Tanking feels easier because of Catch a Breath. But that's about the only change that I can sense is Catch a Breath. Don't really feel any other change. Runekeeper trait tree wasn't disturbed. Maybe that's because the Runekeeper didn't have the class changes done yet.
Yep. The only effects from Runekeepers is the
rune.
The rune being unslotted and stuff. You ready?
Yep.
Pat got stunned.
Doesn't he always, though? Stay with Chromite, Pat. I'll always pull them away from you guys.
Yes, Kanjal, I'm in blue. Basically, I'm not doing any red anything yet, because that involves me working on a bow.
He's testing the differences between previous blue line and current blue line, though. So, since blue line has always been the favorite, it's easier to compare those two first, and then eventually figure out red line.
It's so funny to have power not move.
Yeah. I mean, I can feel the damage that you do because of that, probably.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and barrage timer, it's stuck because it doesn't tear down anymore.
Oh.
Oh wait, there it went.
So the plugin work that
Yeah,
did wasn't in vain.
Kind of all wonky with this.
Sneaky, sneaky.
I thought Pat's butt was gonna hang out too far. For a second.
It's a Hobbit, it's not that big. You just earned yourself a fish slap, I think. Or was that me? No, that was you.
Come, my pets. My greatest work is ready.
You guys let me know.
Oh, I'm ready.
How about you, Pat? Ready for this?
This will be interesting for Pat. You may need to shield wall him.
Yeah. I'll try. I don't know the range. 35 meters. Yeah, should be fine. We'll see. Someone will die. Hopefully, it's not us. I'm shield walling him. Have you got a count?
No, I'm focusing too much on all the wonky rotation that I'm messed up with.
Yeah.
This one will probably pop it.
Okay. I'll save my taunt. There we go. Oh, I can't target him. I'm stunned. I'm poisoned and all the things.
Do your best.
Yeah.
It's on me. Just put him on mute. Get it forced.
Something is zapping my power. Don't know how the NPCs are doing.
Ah, he got me.
Oh.
Just as I was doing Heartsy.
Hmm. How is he on you though? I'm taunting him all the time.
Because he came near me, put his debuffs on me, and I did it again. I'm out for 30 seconds.
Okay. Hunt to party in Galtrev? I can imagine. You yell if the NPCs are in danger, Pat. They were in danger from the start. You know what I mean. Could use some heals. Using my Warrior's Heart.
He's dead.
Cool. They're looking okay. They'll survive. I'll just stand here and tank them. I hate that redirect needs a target for me to use it.
Yeah, that's the one problem with that. It shouldn't do that. It should be just an AoE.
I feel like everything costs a lot more power for some reason. Catch a breath says skill not ready. Oh. Are you bugged? No. Whoa! Please kill the last cauldron. Uh-oh.
Oh, so I couldn't hit it. It had already popped.
Ah. This is interesting.
I was looking for the cauldron to kill, but it had popped on my screen already.
Cauldron was already dead, yeah.
It
was.
Yeah, when I clicked on it, it was green barred.
Oh, so we had a bugged cauldron. That's odd.
So what happened to you guys? Why'd you just suddenly go down?
I just took a lot of damage. I just died.
Was Pat standing near a cauldron? Maybe that did it?
I was standing near a cauldron.
Oh, well, cauldrons do damage too.
Yep. Pat got overrun by Marvels. They ran straight for him when the first one popped, and I popped my challenge, and then I died.
So that's one of the problems there is on the rotation is that you can't really quickly pop the cauldrons like you used to with a barrage, because barrage is on cooldown.
Yeah, so it's going to be longer to kite
so
at
I
the
have
end.
to be very, very careful.
Yep.
When I pop. But now we can just focus on the cauldrons.
Yeah. All right, we'll do this.
Yeah, it's just really weird getting used to the rotations.
Yeah.
It's just, but I'm not. You know, this is so far easier. Other than the rotation,
yeah,
easier than previous because you
don't
have to worry about managing power.
It feels a lot faster, yeah. All right, you ready, Pat? Lotro Crispies. Once they pop, they never stop. I don't know what that means.
Tipping.
So what I don't like about this instance is it's impossible to target anything.
Yeah, the flappy bat.
Yeah, I hate them.
You ready for pop?
Oh, we're doing it now? Oh yeah, because we already did the challenge. That's why. Run, Pat.
Got stunned.
There we go.
All my plans, all my plague, undone.
Yeah, because I used to rely on barrage popping the last part
Yeah.
of it,
Yeah.
the morale, and you don't have it anymore.
I forgot that we didn't have to kill the mini-boss again. I thought we were gonna start all over. Deep Mines, so far, I'm really liking the changes for Guardian. I am noticing more power consumption on the Guard. I'm running faster out of power. Ignore
You may
the
need to
Pain
have
is...
your retrade.
Ignore the Pain is 414 power. I don't know if that's more or less than what it's been before, but it feels like...
Retrade the Guardian's Ward power conservation thing.
Yeah.
I think maybe you want to max that. That's interesting that you're feeling that.
I've gotten
What's your
so
What's your
much
fate?
loot. Fate 1,608.
Boy, you shouldn't be having any power problems. Okay, so there's something wrong there.
There's
or something
something-
is, they up the cost of some of the skills, I would assume.
Did you see the loot that I got though?
I wasn't looking. I got a ton. Too.
I've gotten 1 Crystal of Remembrance, 1 Starlit Crystal, 8 Scrolls of Empowerment, 2 purple items and a blue item.
Oh wow. Yeah, you got a lot of loot.
I got a lot of loot. That's a lot of ash.
Yeah, nice.
You guys are still talking pop, pop, pop. You guys are the Lotor Rice Krispies. You go pop. Oh, now I see. See, Rice Krispies isn't really a normal thing in Norway, Eglanel. I think that's why my brain didn't connect. But yeah, I know what you mean now. Your power bar is bugged. It didn't move. Really? You guys saw my power, though, how it ran out. I feel like power is an issue now, where it wasn't before. So, Guardian's Ward is 115. That feels the same. Shield Blow, 230, 115.
Wait, she's saying her power bar. Are you talking as a hunter? If you're talking as a hunter, yeah, because you're not using as much power anymore.
It's not a bug for you.
Yeah.
You don't have power issues anymore. It looked like
The
it was
reason why
drained
hunters
by
had
hits. That's what I thought it looked like too.
Drained by hits?
Yeah. My power...
Oh, you know what it is?
Shield wall?
Shield wall always sucks power while you're using it.
Yeah, but I have shield wall on now and it's... Well, I'm not in combat.
Yeah.
Maybe
It's
that's why.
It's the combination, yeah.
But taking hits wouldn't cause me to
No,
lose
it's
more
whenever
power,
you
would it?
have somebody shield wall, it sucks power, and when you're in combat,
25 power per
power
second.
regen is lower. Yeah.
Yeah, that'll drain it. But I didn't have shield wall on when we did runs in Fusham Tomb.
Were you feeling like power
I was
going
feeling
down?
like power ran out there too.
Okay.
Well, not as much though. A lot more in this instance, but not as much. Still have the challenge quest. This was a good loot run for me though, really.
Cool.
Do you guys see how much I got? That's like the best.
Bag's almost full.
Well, no surprise. That always happens, but it's not always filled with good stuff.
All right, so now you want to try Minstrel?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go AFK really quick, and then I'll swap to my Guardian.
All right.
And Foyer can come as Hunter.
Hey, Vukmir. Is there any chance for a class traits inspection suggestion on stream? You just missed all of my Guardian stuff, didn't you? If you go back and watch the beginning of this stream, me and Crow might actually go through the red line for Guardian, test it out in Fusham Tomb, kill a lot of things, and then after that we go and do blue line and then we do Court of Seregost where I tank it with the new blue line. So if you want more information on Guardian trait line with the amount of points that I have 72 points, then I recommend to you that you go and rewatch the stream, actually. Because then we go in depth and explain everything. We walk through the skills, build up the talent tree. That is the best recommendation that I have right now. Now, I want to log into my Minstrel and see what's up. You want to see Minnie? Okay, good. You came just at the right time. We're starting that now. I'm excited to see the changes here, to see what's... to see how hard it is, basically. Have fun, he says. You did good, though, Pat. You did real good. I didn't feel like I was dying all the time, which is... yeah, you've done your job. So now, Foyer is going to be going Hunter, Chromite's going to be going Guardian, and I'll be going on my Minstrel, and we're going to do Court of Seregost. But first, I need to build my healing line again. So rebuilding Minstrel blue line from scratch. New D, delay, rust and rhyme. I'm missing lost lore.
Clear all this junk out of my lungs. Ugh. Tired, sick.
Great. I will lend you my... So we have a kinmate who likes to send me junk in the mail. You know how some of the elves say, I will lend you my ear? He actually sent me an ear. A gorgeous ear, is in fact. He didn't cod it to me this time. I don't have to pay for it. That's funny. Katyas? Oh, say Joan thought she was kicked from the kin. Nope. It's a weird bug. Sometimes when you log in, it looks like you're not in a kin. That is a bug. If you ever log on and it looks like your kin has booted you, it most likely hasn't. It's a bug. Relog. And you'll see that you're back in the kin again. He's giving elves a bad reputation. No, Chromite's doing that, Scaper. Chromite's doing that. Right. Minstrel. Heals. Blue line. Let's go. So...
I don't think anything's changed there.
5 points in poignant phrases. 5 points in strong appeal. Outgoing healing effect modifier is probably going to be maxed. I don't actually know if outgoing healing...
I think outgoing healing may be more important now.
You think?
Maybe. I don't know. Well, well, definitely for percentage, you want those. Get those in there.
Yeah. Healing skill power costs. Did you feel that you had power issues, Pat? We never have power issues, do we? Because we have so much... No. We never have power issues. Bolster courage healing definitely goes up to max. Ballots have a chance to build a stacking enhancement coda resonance. Each stack will cause coda resonance to add 3% outgoing healing up to 15%. Waiting with that one. Skill inductions. Yes, please. Maxed out. On every heal skill, on critical hit, negative 10% to all skill inductions. Yep. I'll take that.
So this is how bad Catch a Breath was previously. I didn't even have it on my bar.
Well, there you go. The coda doesn't consume anthems? Oh, it doesn't? Piercing cry. Scoring hit. Well, critical hit with piercing cry places an area around the target lasting 20 seconds. Bolster courage and raise the spirit are more effective on allies within this area. Don't remember if I use this that much. I probably don't. But improved Court of Salvation is something that I'm getting. Grant your target 1% of their max morale for every nearby ally. Court of Salvation now grants a fellowship-wide heal. Don't use Song of the Hammerhand. Triumphant Spirit cooldown. Yes, please. Being only 49 as you rerolled shortly before a patch seems to me already that Lore Master DPS is up. I think everyone's DPS is up, Eglanel. Maybe except for Runekeepers. I don't know what happened to Runekeepers. Coda of Resonance briefly reduces incoming damage. Coda of Resonance. I'm trying to think. I'm not very good at using Coda of Resonance, actually. I might have to be better at using that now. Yeah, I need to be using that more. Inner Strength, Solukoi increases mitigations. Yes. I don't use Legend of the Hammerhand that much. Healing skills.
They didn't do anything for bubbles, so trading bubbles is worthless.
Yeah, I don't. Well,
the dev that was responsible for the minstrel stuff really was not doing much at all.
the mitigation increase for mitigation for Soluco Spirit though, is that even worth trading into?
It's always worth trading into.
Inner Strength? Sorry?
Yeah, yeah. Whoever you put Soliloquy of Spirit on, it gives them a mitigation increase.
But 1%.
Yeah, but you can stack. You can stack 3 SOSs on them.
So I wasn't sure if that stacked as well.
Can you imagine if you had 2 minstrels healing 1 tank with 6 SOSs on them?
Yeah.
That's another 6%
6% mitigations, yeah. Alright, so I still need more points in Blue Line to get Court of Legend. So I'll spend that on... Patrick? I don't know if you fell asleep with the music on or something, but... It's loud! Det er litt høyt. Du kan blaste det i headsetet hvis du vil. You can put points in another line? Okay, yeah, so I'm not sure if I need improved Coda of Resonance. Coda of Resonance briefly reduces incoming damage. If I get better at using Coda of Resonance, it's definitely good to have on the tank. Do you use Coda of Resonance on your mini?
I haven't played my minstrel in so long, I don't know.
This one's like a maybe. We'll see if I have extra points left. So... Paladin Coda damage? No. Concussive Shout? No. Critical Strikes. Does Tactical Critical Chance and Tactical Critical Multiplier help with heals?
Yes, tactical.
So I do want critical strikes.
All the crits, yes.
I do want critical strikes maxed out.
You need all the crits.
All the crits. And then we're good there. Shield focus. Gain block chance at the cost of movement speed while this skill is active. Block chance? That's for me. No. Why would I ever use that?
It's people were complaining about that. It's like, what?
What is what is this?
What?
Anthem of Composure. Increases resistances. Yes, this is useful. And then let's boost up Inspire Fellows, because apparently we're going to use this more now. At least 4 points. Anthem duration. Yes, please. Don't want to waste my cooldowns on that. Now it becomes interesting. So, Tactical Mastery rating and Tactical Mitigation. Not going to do Echoes of Battle. Hero Strike? No. Outgoing Healing Effect modifier. This one might be worth it. Raise our spirits. Raise the Spirit provides a fellowship-wide AoE heal. This is what I want. We're gonna start using Raise the Spirit! You wonder why you can't find your Anthem of War skill?
Oh, that's the other thing.
It's in
Anthem's stacked
Redline.
now.
It's in Redline. So yeah, no more Anthem of War for the Fellowship. I'm gonna go with of all trades, I think. Outgoing healing effect modifier. Oh, that unlocked more. Ballad. No. No. Okay, I have some more points to spend, so... I can't get Anthem of War, because that requires me to put... maybe? Maybe I'll be able to get that. Call of Orme. It's only in Redline. What, you can't build down here? Not even if I remove... Oh, that only improves Anthem of War. Oh! There's no point then. Well, I'm sitting here with 11 more points. So, I'm...
Get creative.
Sorry?
Get creative.
Tactical Mastery rating. We'll go with that. Ultimately, I want this as well. I wonder if I can decrease a point somewhere else here. If I get this... Well, actually, in my healing gear, I'm already capped on tactical mitts, so I don't need it. I'll keep that. If I remove one from Anthem duration, though, let's see. I could get... We're not doing Gift of the Hammer Hand, because that's the bubble. Not using those. But this one, offensive skills have a chance to grant you a buff. No. Not using offensive skills. Critical hit with a ballad will reset piercing cry cooldowns. Not using it. Shielding cry. Piercing cry causes some of the damage the fellowship takes to be reflected upon your enemies. No. Adds a physical and tactical mastery buff to Song of the Hammerhands and Gift of the Hammerhands bubble. Nah. I'll just go with the anthem then. I think I'm good. And then I can use the last point on... maybe Inspiring Cries and Calls. No, I'll put it here. This is what I'll go with. We'll test it out. The new blue line. So, bolster. Look at the tiny fellowship heal.
It's way nerfed.
Oh.
So you're gonna have to really pay attention to other people in
fellowship
groups
now.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. It's so puny. And I don't have Anthem of War anymore. Well, that means I'm just gonna be using Anthem of the Third Age then. Anthem of the Third Age is specific for each line now. Increases your outgoing healing and reduces the induction time of your skills. Makes your next Bolster Courage instant cast. Coda makes your next Bolster Courage instant cast. This buff lasts for 10 seconds. You need to actually target the person you want to heal now? Well, I do that normally as well. The main target anyway. I usually keep it on the tank, and then everybody else just gets healed. Sporadically. Triumphant Spirit is fine. Solukoi. I don't remember if they've buffed this. Did they buff Solukoi Spirit a little bit? Perhaps. They changed how the bellowing window looks, I think. Or maybe I'm confused. They buffed about everything but bolster. Hey, Rudy! Wow, there's a lot of people online as well. Alright. New following window. Interesting. So, I gotta get my bearings here. Bolster Courage is now 8,000. The poor little Raise the Spirit, which was not used much before. I might mix that in a bit more. So the heal over time isn't massive, but it's something. My bolster still heals for quite a lot. Fellowing, click on quest grouping. Oh, is this new? Looks like nobody's using it, unless I'm looking for the wrong things. I won't spend time doing that now, though. I want to see how we do in Court of Seregost, but first I need to put Coda Resonance on my bar, otherwise I'll never use it. So I'll swap these. There's a Raise the Spirit Legacy that increases it slightly, and now both Anthem of Wars are useless. What do you mean both Anthem of Wars? Gotta click find before anything shows up. Oh, it's looking. And it's lagging. And nobody's using it. Legacies, tactical and physical damage. Yeah. I gotta change the Anthem of War Tactical Mastery thing and Anthem of War Physical Mastery. Those will be replaced. Bolster Courage Healing. You're still mad about this imbued legacy replacement scrolls. They're about 1,000 gold. Can you barter for those in Minas Tirith?
Yes, but you have to have ancient Ithil coins from the raid.
Yeah.
Basically, they've changed a bunch of things for classes, and classes will need to redo their LIs, and they did not provide a method to get additional imbued legacy replacement scrolls.
Yeah.
For people who don't raid, you know, basically.
Yeah.
So
Those
they
are the
are
reason we
forced
ran
to
the raid.
either
Yeah.
pay exorbitant amounts on the auction hall, somehow get into a raid if they're not, you know, they don't know too many people or whatever, or pay mythal coins.
So, I'm thinking I should just get rid of the Anthem of War legacies right now. Or do you think I should wait?
So just, oh, did they change the swappy legacies? Does anybody know?
What do you
I
mean?
think they did. Basically, if you had an unimbued book with the Anthem of War legacies on them,
Yeah.
they were percentage based rather than mastery based.
No, they've always
And so
been rating.
No. What?
It's always been like 5,300 rating and 7,300.
No. Unimbued were percentage.
Oh, unimbued.
So
Okay.
yeah. So it was much better to have an unimbued book.
Okay.
To swap it in and do your buffs for Anthem of War, rather than using the rating ones. And I think that was something that was mentioned that they may be changing. Does
Wait.
anybody know they changed that?
Where are all of my scrolls of empowerment? Have I not used that on my DPS book? Oh, never mind. I probably didn't have that for my DPS book. Imbued is 5% mastery, unimbued had 10 to 15% no mastery. They said they're trying to make the before and after imbued legacies the same.
Which is a shame because some of the unimbued ones are really desirable.
Yeah. Okay. I do want to replace my Anthem of War stuff though. So I'll probably get 2 scrolls. Or do you think I should wait with it until they've decided more
For
on
right now, I
things?
would just wait. I mean, there's nothing that you need to.
Because
mess with right now.
it's just out there right now, not doing anything.
Yeah, just
Don't
leave it
even-
that way for now.
Don't even have the skill. It triggers me! Alright, let's do Court of Seregost. We'll figure this out. Let's see if I can survive still. Let's see if you will survive. Ooh, I
I
forgot.
need to remember the rotation stuff, not use challenge too much.
I forgot I wanted to get another Northern Essence of Vitality. I can do that later, though. Have the essences in my headpiece that I want to replace. And the essences in my pocket that I want to replace. There. Okay. This'll be interesting. Am I in the right gear? Yep, we are. I'm gonna hope up, because why not? Yeah, fire away. Whenever you're ready. I'm gonna open up combat analysis for this. Track my healing a little bit. Mostly for biggest heals and things like that. I like to see those.
Can you put Nariel up on the Tarkus, please?
Mm-hmm.
He didn't call anybody.
Hmm?
He didn't call anybody.
Call anybody?
Yeah, the Uruks summon other.
Oh. I guess they weren't fast enough or something. Bolster feels faster. Not bolster, but raise the spirit. Yeah, I'm not really struggling here, so if you want to go pull more, then go ahead.
Well, I have to be careful. my challenge is on cooldown.
How do you feel your power is doing? You're not struggling yet.
No.
Yes, Mr. Dude, they changed it. Raise the Spirit is actually something that you might want to use now. They gave it a little boost. It will, if you trade it, it will apply a heal over time effect on it. There's still that bug where instant spells don't heal you.
Yep. I think that's maybe an unknown issue still. I mean,
I hope it is.
careful. How you feeling Foyer with their power and damage.
She's
and
not
everything.
struggling for power. Four to 500 every two seconds for 20 seconds. Let me see. On Chromite, it's about mine says 700 to 1100 morale every 2 seconds. It's probably going to be more than that. Yeah, it takes 4,000. 2008, 2800, 2900, 837. So mine crit a lot because I have a high critical rating. My critical rating is 60k. So it's quite nice.
Brother, it seems you have failed in your task. We have uninvited guests.
So Foyer, how
Perhaps
does
you
your
should get to
rotation
your
feel?
task then, sister. Entertain them.
Must I do everything?
If you insist,
Always landing.
we shall do this together.
Trying to click barrage when it's on cooldown.
Yeah.
My percentage, Pat, is 28.1%. Critical magnitude is 32%. Devastating.
Ooh, not there, not there, not there.
He's gonna run right into those.
Yeah, we just wait for off cooldown. You put him over to the side. We pull her to the side. So whenever your traps are off cooldown, just put them right here.
Derp derp. That's fine. Right, she's replacing the traps. Let me know when you've swapped back, Fire. You ready, Chromite?
Yep.
Ready? Okay, pull it. What kind of speakers do I use? Oh, some very old creative ones. Why do you ask? Woo! You need a speaker for
Feels
gaming?
faster for Foyer.
Yeah?
Yep. I mean, I can feel it the last time compared to the last time that we did this.
The trash and stuff went slower for her compared to your hunter, but I'm guessing there's a difference in gear there also, perhaps. Or maybe just a rotation.
Yeah, I'm just feeling it that it's faster for her right now.
Yeah, that's cool.
I'm not being hurt as much, basically, so the fight hasn't gone on so as long.
Yeah.
I haven't even used my.
That's what I
Catch
felt
your
as well. I could last a lot longer
Oh
without
my god!
using...
I made a really quick swappy for catch a breath cooldown. It's so good.
Nice. Question is if you should start using the Warden for DPS instead of the Runekeeper. Have you tested the DPS on the Warden yet, Isil? Is it good? I mean, you do whatever you want to do. It's insane. It's like me considering going in as a DPS Guardian. It's quite insane. It was a lot of fun though. I enjoyed the Guardian. How's the champ, Gumps? Have you had a chance to play a lot? Alright, let's see now if I can keep you alive. Champ is OP. It's fun that you like it though. Well, the changes are good for most. I'm just waiting for the empowered bleed to pop.
There it is.
There it is. Yeah, I'm still not having any issues. The bolster single target heal feels smaller, but I guess that's because you're so used to having that large AoE heal at the end.
Foyer, did you make an AoE build? Okay. Wait till these SOSs go off and then I'll go in.
Yeah, the new bolster lowers your heals per second. You're more reliant on Court of Resonance and the instant bolster that you get. But that's fine. Need to look into Codas now. Well, Coda of Resonance is the only one that you need to look at. Basically, what Coda of Resonance does, I now use Coda of Resonance, and then I can use an instant bolster after using Coda of Resonance. The only downside about Coda of Resonance is that it consumes your anthem. So you will have to reapply the anthem again. But other than that, it's great. It's a large heal, it decreases incoming damage, it increases incoming healing modifier, and gives you an instant bolster courage. So it's a real good crap spell.
Hope!
Oh poop. Oh dagnabbit. Alright, you do have some hots on you still, so...
Yep, that's fine.
I forgot about you were gonna pull big stuff after this.
No, it's cool. Let me see if there's anything on the side. We got that one. Try the side.
The guard having harder times with keeping the aggro? Mostly because of the long cooldown of challenge, Bragoral, the AoE force taunt. Mostly because of that.
Well, that was because I got stunned.
Alright, you should be able to go in and pull the rest now. How's the AoE spam? That looks fun. I need to work on talent points on my hunter. That was so fast. Ah, I like it. I like that.
My great plague is finished, and it is time to rain death upon my
Alright, let's see if we can do this then.
Dulgameth, my dear.
Are you shield walling fire?
And deal with these
Yeah, no. She won't be able to survive the hits.
Alright.
Make sure you put your tactical mitt. Don't be a dummy like me.
Swappy swappy. I got 64,000 tactical mitigation, so I'm good. You need to use 2 anthems now to get the damage you had before. Without anthems. You're talking about in Redline. I haven't even looked at Redline Mini yet. I'll do that after this, if there's time left.
Don't make yourself cry.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Yeah, this one feels tougher.
Here, let me help. Do my catch a breath.
Cleanse fire. Being funny, are we?
I'm just excited that it's now a percentage heal.
It's great, actually. I love Catch Your Breath now. I do feel like I can do a little bit more variety, though. I quite like it. I'm not just spamming bolster anymore. And I'm still using bolster, but it's not the only thing I'm doing. And Court of Salvation is stronger. Court of Salvation is real nice. Cleanse some fire. Current max mitigation for Guardian 78,000, is that heavy armor cap?
Yeah, something like that. I mean, my mitts right now, it's 93 on physical and 85 on tactical. If I do, yeah, it's 85.
Yeah, Court of Salvation is the new... Oh yeah, big hill.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah. Quite nice. Oh look, shoulders. Swampies. Do you have these shoulders for your... Well, you've probably done the northern stuff where your...
Just gonna get more.
Might as well get the rest kind of a deal. Yeah, Guardian physical mitigation is not a problem because you get it from armor. Tactical mitigation, on the other hand, you gotta work on those. I need to do that on my guard as well. I gotta work on my virtues. Some of the virtues really get high up there when you stack them up properly at the top. Okay, get ready to run. Straight away.
Go, go, go.
Ready? Oh. Oh, I got this done. Why is it always me? You meant 5 at cap with traits? Percentage at cap with traits? Well, just look at the rating. The rating numbers are on the wiki. Those are what you're looking for. And then once you have that, you'll see what the percentage is. Hey, Beldernick! Stunned again? What? Not fair. Maybe the wiki says percentages as well, I'm not sure.
Persistent little mice, aren't you?
Stick to the right.
As you wish. Come and face my wrath.
Wrong channel, Eglano. Court of Salvation is real cool now. I'm enjoying it a lot. The max percentage you can get with new traits and skills, that's not in the wiki yet, probably. Oh, okay, so there's changes in that?
You struggle against the very
All right.
hand of fate, fools. I will have my justice. Gondor will pay for Sauron's death, and you can do nothing to stop me.
I'm doing scrolls.
Come, my pets. My
Can you check your
greatest
LP here?
work
You can by clicking on the Locho Store button down in the bottom right corner.
Oh crap, I accidentally switched trait. Give me 30 seconds.
Alright.
Hate that cooldown. SSG, change it back. I went and swapped to my normal buffing trait line, but
Oh.
I haven't traded that yet. So there's nothing there. Okay, I'm ready.
I should make a Muba command for exclamation point LP and then it would post. You dummy, you can't check your LP in Locho stream chat. Have I got any food I need to use up?
Ready?
Yeah. Just eating, then I'm good. You can start. She mad at someone.
Good, she's in a good spot.
Yeah. confused.
Come up to the bat, Naria.
Yeah, you gotta stand on it until it's dead. Oh, now Alarith is angry with me. Probably overhealed the NPC. Kiting time, anyway.
This may be tough.
Yep. You can do it, you can do it. Dee -dee 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 -dee.
Oh, I kill that.
Well, hello there.
Hello there.
How you doing? How did you manage to overheal? If you just heal the NPCs too much, using bolster or whatever. Okay, Kilnut's dead.
Alright, work on the
Cauldrons.
cauldrons.
Yep.
And I will play with Larry.
We have some bats in here. They like us.
Did I get him?
Yeah, I think so. As long as you don't get the bleed, I'm happy.
Both rangers are alive though, right?
Yeah. They're almost full health. So yeah, like Kermit mentioned, the cauldrons are going to be a bit trickier to get fast down, so take them down more before you start popping them all than normal. Because you don't have the same type of burst. Can I get a cleanse, please? Thank you. Here we go. Laggy lag lag. Did I crash? Oh, there we go. That was a long one. She said.
I was about to say it.
I couldn't help it. It's too tempting. And Druids is giving me the eye. Heathen. Alright, well done, both of you. Good luck.
Okay,
Holy
Sarducci,
smokes.
asks, have I commented on Blue Line Hunter changes yet? Actually, both Nadiel and myself have been Blue Line traded on these 2 runs that we've done. So we did a Court of Seregost before this and a Court of Seregost now. And in my opinion, Blue Line is perfectly fine. I haven't even touched Red Line yet because I have to mess around with making a bow for that. But Blue Line is in a good place. Until I actually test on a boss, you know, like a raid boss, it seems fine.
Can we talk about my loot luck today?
Maybe they upped the
They must have
loot
upped
rate.
something. I got an incomparable Vanguard Rune of Enchantment. So, incomparable DPS rune. That'll do nicely. I got a Starlit Crystal. I got a, Fragment... Where is it? Fragment of Gorgoth Dungeons. And lots of blue items. Yeah, just plenty of good stuff today. Do I want the neck for my hunter? Oh, maybe. I don't remember what kind of neck I have for my hunter, but I got some items in here too, so I can trade it for you. Trade you 1 blue item so that you don't lose any ash at least, just in case I end up not using it. Let me just toss away some things. See these shoulders. Yeah. Cool. Thanks. Shiny hex. Yeah. I'll check if I can use that on my hunter. That's cool
So
though.
overall, healing for you. What do you think?
Bolster is massively nerfed. But I have to say I quite like it. Court of Salvation is massively OP if you ask me. But it does have a longer cooldown, so can't use it all the time, but the Court of Salvation is the main heal now, I feel. So Lukoi, just stacking them on everyone works really well. I have always liked to use Inspire Fellows to reduce incoming damage. So that's still a part of my rotation. I do try to pop Raise the Spirit on some people as well, which the heal over time is nice. I quite like it actually. It's very fast now. It's like a short... If I use Anthem and I heal you with Bolster, it's like super fast. And I can spam it. This is Bolster Courage. It feels a lot slower. It is still 4 times as strong. Or 3 times as strong at least, so... But for like smaller in-between healing, Raise the Spirit is fine. They did increase the heals of Inspire Fellows as well. I thought they did. Because it feels better to use now. I think it used to be 2,000
Inspire
something.
Fellows felt kind of meh heal-wise.
I still used it before just because of the reduced incoming damage. So whenever I had the time and nobody was really taking much damage, I used to pop that on just to get that 30-second.
Yeah, and the
buff.
featured instance set that can stack 3 times, remember.
Yeah.
And also the raid set, you get more mitigation from it as well.
Yeah.
Or more damage reduction from it as well.
That's
so,
true. It used to be
those are things to
4% though,
look
didn't
for.
it? I think the decreased incoming ranged and all that used to be 4%. Now it's 3%.
I don't remember.
I don't remember 100% either. Okay. I ended up getting like 6 Scrolls of Empowerment in this instance as well. This was a good run. I have an Abyssal Essence of Parry. Should I make that into Malleable? You said Parry wasn't some...
Yeah, Abyssal Essences you don't want to keep anyway, but...
But if it was Evade, it might have been something that I could...
If it was Evade, you would still not want it because it's an Abyssal Essence.
Okay.
You want Empowered Abyssal or Northman's.
Alright. But in blue we only have 2 anthems. Yep. I didn't use Anthem of Composure now. If I had used this as well, I'm sure... Wait, hold on. Can I use both Anthem of Composure and Anthem of the Third Age? And then if I use Code of Resonance...
You can have all 3 anthems up at the same time.
Well, there's only 2 in blue line now.
You can still trait for red, can't you?
No.
No?
You only get the Empowered War when you don't get the initial actual skill. So you can't have that at all now. You can't have Anthem of War. Because Anthem of War is unlocked through red line. So Anthem of War legacies are literally useless. You can't get it. That's why I wanted to switch them out earlier. If I go red line, let's see, where do we unlock Anthem of War? Or is it already there? So... in red line, Echoing Anthem of War unlocks the Anthem of War skill. Blue line, no, it does still unlock the skill if you go deep enough into the red line. It's not bound to red. Oh, okay. I got the impression that it was bound to red. That you couldn't get it at all in red line. Okay. But I would much rather have the Raise the Spirit buff, the outgoing healing effect modifier, than to have Anthem of War. So, yeah, don't worry about it, Falcon. It's good to raise these questions, because then we figure out the answers. I'm tempted to make a yellow line. My third spec setup? That would be yellow. I want to make a yellow line. One of the anthems has 3 different versions. What do you mean third spec setup? Look at the things. Anthem of the Third Age Melody? Like at the skills? Is that what you mean? Look at what? The window before. Okay. Hold on. This. Okay. So you basically, you get one anthem for free and then you gotta spec into the other ones. Depending on which spec you get. Anthem of Prowess. That's a yellow line special anthem. Increase armor, evade, and attack speed of all Fellowship members. Will cause your next 3 heroes or heralds or dissonant strikes to have no cooldown. Is it like a melee spec?
It's absolutely horrible. It's not even worth using. But yeah, that's the one trait point that a lot of minstrels miss out on because they never trait yellow to get that.
It gives a trait point.
Well, the skill that you need to do to get one of the trait points, yeah. Completes one of the meta deeds.
Really?
Yeah, so you probably have to log out and then log in again. And then they'll be unslotted.
Oh.
Oh, you didn't even check your runes!
No, I still have my runes in here. They're not removed.
You have to log out and then log in again. Did you check when you logged in to see that you got the barter tokens?
I've got nothing.
So when you log in, you should have seen something flying above your head telling you got some new barter tokens. And also, if you looked in the chat window, you would see it gave you 2 barter tokens.
I only got deed when I logged in.
Did you
for the bookshelf
scroll to the top of the chat?
No.
Well, you should have. Okay.
Is it in my wallet then?
Open up your wallet and look for some new barter token. I don't know what they're called.
Badfish.
But if you log out and log in again, then your runes.
It's probably not landscape, instances and skirmishes, item advancement, crafting, commendations, ashes. You log out and log in again, they get taken out. So the first time you log in, Mordor. Vanguard exchange tokens. Rare Vanguard relic exchange tokens and incomparable Vanguard relic exchange tokens. Oh, they look like mithril coins. So they're not out yet, but they will be out.
Yeah, if you log out and log back in.
Okay, I just have to check.
The tokens you got them, but you gotta unslot those.
Alright. Let me go to Galtrev. I want to see how many people there are in Galtrev. But yeah, I got a blue DPS rune for my mini. That's pretty cool. I've never gotten a sealed incomparable rune of tactical damage before.
Enchantment.
Enchantment. Heh. Yeah. Well, some people are here at least. My heals will probably decrease too after the relog. What you think? Now you can actually exchange blue DPS runes for healing runes. That's true. Yeah. If you were lucky or unlucky and didn't get your healing runes before, you can get them now.
But what sucks is that if you have, you know, you put 2 runes on, say, your DPS weapons, and then 2 runes on your healing weapons, what do you do with the ones that you get back?
What do you mean?
You have no, basically they're trash because you can't put the runes back on your stuff. you end up with 2 runes that cannot be used. So if you bartered for them with ash, like I did, and I bartered for 3,500 ash for each one, and I got 4 of them, 2 healing, 2 DPS.
Yeah.
They get unslotted. I can only reslot 2 of them, 1 healing, 1 DPS.
What do you mean
Now
you can
I have
only
2
reslot 2?
runes. You can only do that.
Oh, because they changed it so you can
don't
only
you know
have...
about that?
I'm not sure what you mean, no.
Okay, so the healing runes you can only slot in the class item. The DPS runes you can only slot on the weapon.
Oh,
So
balls.
you can only... Yeah.
I've
Yes.
heard about that, but I'd forgotten about it. I probably closed it away in my mind somewhere.
Yeah. So that's 7,000 ash of mine gone.
Yeah.
And there's no way to barter for like a physical mastery rune, which, you know, the rune of striking, which I could use on, say, my guardian or my other hunter.
Well, it's bound to count.
Yeah. So are the runes.
So they're...
You can't use
Vanguard.
tactical stuff on melee classes.
You can
anymore.
now... You cannot swap them with physical stuff?
No, there are no physical swaps.
Hmm.
At least not since the last beta. Let me go check. Yeah, if there's no rune of striking swap, then SSG needs to do something about that.
Hmm.
Because it's pretty cheap otherwise. That's 7,000 ash down the drain.
I'm not surprised there are 3 hunters here. All of them pew-pewing on their own little target. Go to the Ash Barterers. Okay, I'll go to Allegiance Hall. Let's check it out. Let's see what we got. Wow, the rare tactical healing ones, they're so low now. Stats are so puny.
Dark skies, dark tidings.
Dark tidings. Oh, this is when I get my other Northern Stronghold Essence of Vitality. Aha. Cartwell, the Leecher's house is relocated in Coombe. Oh, they changed some stuff? Vitality. Where are you at? There. Now I got 2 of them. And then I can reclaim on the helm. Because that's... yeah. I need to reclaim on the helm with this, because that's bound. Watch me as I try to not mess this up.
Yeah, Mutopian, that's part of the new coat of paint that there's a thread on the, I think, the Bulwark forums about that, about the changes in the newbie areas. There's basically a dev that has recently come back that is working on revamping some of the newbie areas.
I didn't relog yet, no, Pat. I didn't relog yet. Oh, wait. I got even more essences I need to change. My neck as well has the old ones. That means I need 4 more. I thought I only needed 2 more. Oh well. Okay, so... Is it the elf smith? Is that the one that has the
What do you need?
barter stuff? Mordor relic exchange? Yeah. So, you can swap them around if you were unlucky and you got the DPS one and you wanted the healing one, you can swap them around. You can trade back and forth. Oh, can you? Oh yeah, you can. Which means I can get rid of the silly rare Vanguard rune thing lying in my bags. That's nice. I like that. But tactical damage, tactical healing. Yeah, where's the physical stuff? It's not there. You know what? Maybe that will come when they change that.
Change what?
Because they changed the tactical runes, didn't they? For...
They did that for a reason. They were very overpowered. The
Yeah.
way the
But do you
the
think they're not going to do the same thing to the physical ones once they start
No.
balancing everything out?
no. Basically, the tactical things were not being checked by partials, and physical damage and range damage are affected by partials and stuff.
Hmm. Alright. Tacticals were perfectly fine. Tacticals were quite...
I think they were fine on Minstrel. I liked having them on the Minstrel.
Of course, I
felt
liked
so
it. It was
overpowered.
nice. It was nice. Okay, so seeing that these are already here, then if I log out and back in, they're probably going to disappear from my weapons then. They're only going to remove those, right? They're not going to remove all of the other relics that I have? Guess we'll find out.
I'm curious if they actually disappear, or do they just become unslotted and you can see them in your relic listing?
They remove all of them, and you get all the tokens. But what about the ones that are not... They're not taking away the ones that I spent lots and lots of shard to meld and all that stuff?
You can't meld. You can't make these.
No, I'm talking about the other ones.
Your other relics should not be affected.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But Pat says they remove all. All of them get unslotted, he says?
Yes, but do they disappear, Pat? That's what we're asking about.
They shouldn't. They should still... Tokens to buy them
No,
back?
Pat, we're talking about the normal...
We're not talking
normal
about the
relics.
incomparable or the rare ones. The other ones. The ones that you...
Not the enchantment or the binding ones.
The ones you
She's
make with your
talking about
guild.
The other relics.
The crafting guild stuff. We'll find out very soon anyway.
Yep.
No. It didn't get removed. Only that one rune. And it's gone from the list. So I was
So it
talking
doesn't-
about the last alliance setting of brutality, last alliance setting gem, and the Westimate device
Yeah,
of tactics.
so
all
it only
those.
unslots
Yeah, it
the
only,
runes of enchantment and
yeah.
runes of binding, nothing else.
Good night, Elena. All right. Well, for my DPS, that wasn't actually a bad thing, because then I can just slot my incomparable DPS rune that I just got. I just need to deconstruct it. So now when I go back to my wallet, oops, that's not my wallet. What did you say they were called? I'll just look for the icons because they look like mithril coins. Vanguard. Tokens. Exchange.
Oh, here's something from Cordovan that Caffeine posted. We are working on a hotfix for this issue. Players who do not have the premium barter wallet are not getting the tactical relic exchange tokens they
Oh.
should be getting.
Oh, okay. Well, I have the premium wallet.
Yeah.
Not affected.
Manuk says, there are people at that level that who do not have the premium wallet? Shudders. 115 and no premium wallet? I don't know how I would survive.
Where are you seeing that?
In your Lotro channel on your
Oh,
Discord.
you're on Discord. That's why I'm not seeing it. Someone asked me about new pets and stuff. I'm sure there will come some things with the new festival. I'm sure there.
Peacocks. Peacocks in the festival.
I can't speak.
They're really neat.
But Chromite can. Peacocks.
Yeah. Yeah.
We've-
so there's
Haven't we had
there's
a peacock?
peacock
No,
and
we
a
have a
peahen.
pheasant. Pheasant
Yeah,
is
we
what
just
we've
got
had
the
before.
pheasants. The peacock is
Mm.
really, really nice looking. Really nice looking. And then they also added a new steed, an elk, to loot boxes, and I think for barter as well.
So the rune, the incomparable Vanguard rune of enchantment. I should only put that on my weapon?
You can only put it on your weapon. I mean, you can try to put it on your DPS book, but I don't
Oh,
think it's going to let you.
It's not in the list.
Why? That's right.
Oh well. DPS weapon. Well, at least I got my DPS rune. What should I put in my book then?
You would put the let's see, what would you put? Is there a mastery? Yeah, mastery one with crit.
Where? At the trader in...
This would be... Yeah, this would have to be a last alliance barterer, not a raid barterer. Because there are no raid runes that you can get other than those ones that they just...
So the quartermaster then? Or...
Yeah, regular quartermaster. Conquest of
Relics of the
Gorgoroth
Last Alliance.
rewards.
Oh wait.
It's on Kindred.
Oh, regular... Well, this was the quartermaster.
How may I be of service to you?
So you would want
It's not
a
there.
sealed last alliance rune of power.
Oh, it's only in
and
Udun.
Sealed last alliance rune of healing. No, not only in Udun. So runes of Dingarth.
It's not in the Allegiance Hall.
Mag Ashtu.
Right. Just not in the
Udun,
Allegiance Hall. Okay.
so-
Sealed Last Alliance Rune of Power.
Yeah, there's
Issa
there's
linked it
one
to
of
me.
per-
Tactical
one of power
Mastery,
and one of healing.
Tactical Mastery, and Critical Rating. That would be good for DPS.
Yeah, and then there's one for healing too. It's got outgoing healing.
Okay. So I should barter for the healing one for my book. So I get that one back.
May I help you?
No.
I need the incomparable
would-
healing rune, don't I?
You need
The one that I have?
So you need the healing one for your healing weapon,
Okay.
and
yeah.
you need the power one for your DPS book.
So the tactical, oh my gosh, they nerfed it so much. 48 tactical healing rating. It was 90 something. The tactical damage rating is higher. So I want 1 incomparable Vanguard Rune of Binding to put on my healing weapon.
Book.
Decide already.
Yeah.
I thought you said weapon first.
What I was talking about before was the Last Alliance relic.
Oh no, I was always talking about the barterable incomparable
Now you're talking
one.
about the binding and enchantment ones. So the binding goes on your healing book.
Right.
The healing Last Alliance healing relic goes on your healing weapon.
Alright, so tactical healing rating goes on the book. I'm only getting 1 anyway, so. And then we go to deconstruct, and then we go to Udun.
Welcome to the
It's easy to get confused with all these things. So yeah, healing book. Incomparable Vanguard Rune of Binding. The healing weapon, it's not there, so.
You don't need to go to Udun. You can go to Magashtu. You can go to
Last Alliance Rune of
Vingar.
Healing. Is that the one that I want? I already have one. I'm not sure if that's the best one.
That's the best one.
Oh. Didn't need to barter for it then. I think I had that before. I don't remember when I got that.
You probably got it before you got the
But
the
you
enchantment,
don't
the binding one.
unslot the runes and get them back, do you? I thought you just
What?
overwrite them.
No, you never. You shouldn't overwrite them because you save them for shards. Use a relic removal scroll.
Maybe that's what I did.
Although they still haven't added the Mordor relics to the refine thing. They really need to do that.
Now the Mordor pack runes are bad compared to the ones that you can barter for.
Yeah, they're so the runes that or relics that you get from the
That was these ones, the expedition settings of
they're
brutality.
absolutely worthless.
They're
I
not
mean,
as good as.
They're insulting. They're so worthless. So insulting that they added those in there.
Okay, so I'm gonna go to Udun to get myself a DPS book rune and a healing weapon rune. Unless I can just use the last Orion's. Yeah, I'll just double check what's available. But outgoing healing and critical rating seems like a pretty good deal. They are better than not having anything at all, yes. But you
Yes,
can very
but
quickly barter for better ones.
When you get to Mordor, you should have better as it is. I mean,
You replace them so fast.
yeah. They're absolutely insulting that they put them in there. No one should even have a chance to even use them unless they're like doing an Aria of the Valar or something like that.
I don't remember which vendor these are. It's these ones, isn't it? The Quartermaster.
Now then,
Thank you, Issel. Kindred relics. So we're looking for runes. Those are the final ones. So there's one for healing, one for power, and one for physical mastery. So the Last Alliance Rune of Healing, that's the one that I already have here, so this one's the best one. I'll just use that. Then for DPS, there was the Last Alliance Rune of Power, which seems quite nice. Tactical Mastery and Critical Rating. For 50 signets. Yeah. So 50 signets is all you need. Plus reputation. You need to be kindred though. That's the downside. And then you can get these, which are already better than the ones that you got from the Mordor pack. But yeah, I'll get this one for Tactical Mastery, Critical Rating for the DPS book. Yeah. You're now over cap on Mastery because of that rune? Isn't it nice though? It's nice to not struggle for certain stats. Then you can start tweaking and you can build up your critical rating instead. Or if you need to, you can build up your defenses. It's a luxury issue, Issel. Stop complaining. Hey, Tina. Someone is asking your take on the hunter changes.
I haven't had a chance to mess around with blue line. No, I'm sorry, red line things yet. But blue line is okay, but clunky due to the barrage 15-second cooldown. But during that cooldown, you can just pretty much spam penetrating shot. And quick draw is or quick shot or whatever. I think I'm starting to
Maybe
fade.
you need to take a nap.
Yeah, I need to go take some medicine, I think. The sickness is not completely gone.
But you know what? It's actually time for me to log off as well. It is that time, and I also have work in the morning, so check out the new Hedgehog Burrow in the Lotro store. 595 or given must for any Hobbit house owner. I won't open the store while streaming because it will show my account name. Sadly, they put that back in there. I don't know why, but everyone, feel free to check out the Hedgehog Burrow in the Lotro store if you've not seen that before. I'm going to say thank you guys so much for watching today. Thank you, Chromite, for hanging out with me and discussing changes and helping me build Guardian trait lines, and for clearing up some relic fuss.
Yep.
Feel better. Take your medicine, get some rest. And Foyer and Pat as well, thanks for joining us in Court of Seregost to test the new changes. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you learned something. I hope you got some insight in the new changes, especially for Guardian. Overall, I really like the Guardian changes. I can't wait to play around more with it. I can't wait to get more essences in my gear, so I get a little bit more survivability other than the little catch a breath that I have now. So I think, I don't know what we'll do next time. Maybe we'll try a raid again. I don't know, I don't feel too bad thinking about the healing. I think it will be fun to test it out. It didn't take me that long to learn the new ropes of minstrel healing, so I'm quite looking forward to trying those out in a raid. Maybe we'll start out with a tier 1 raid again. Maybe we'll just clear Abyss on tier 1 first, and then we'll venture back into trying to beat that tier 2 boss. Second boss on tier 2. Nah, we don't do 105. We will do 115 stuff, and we will get better at our classes. That's what I want. You will raid. Kenny's only, Pat says. She's practically a Kenny, though. I mean, she makes most of my emotes. Well, OD raid? OD, what's the OD again?
Ostunhoth.
Brainhoth.
You
I
know,
was about to say.
That's something we need to maybe look at doing, is doing Ostunhoth and Barrett Guldur at 115 cap.
Yeah, that would be cool. Featured instance, yeah. That would be cool. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I think Gussie will be streaming later. Yeah, she's going to be mucking around on some alts today, she said. So Gussie will be here in about, I think, 20 minutes or so, 25 minutes. So stick around. If I don't talk to you sooner, have a great week. I will be back streaming on my own channel on Thursday. I don't know what I'll be streaming yet, but if you want to come hang out, give me a follow and check it out when I'm live. Thank you so much. Bye, y'all!